trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one helped me, yeah. Now these bitches want a selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes to ride in the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock.
Okay.
Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys that walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you in static, I'ma leave you in static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the four ring up in his grill. Like grandma stove top, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on a beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie busting. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me a deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slick with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy in case I find any extendo. Licking off shots until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the bean. Wax on, then wax off to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade like it's wedding day. And you can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. And some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you died and you died, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent's due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4 plus 4, she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where we answer sporting questions from the chat, people. So get your questions in. A lot's gone on today. A hell of a lot has gone on today. Of course, the main talking point is Morgan Rogers to join Chelsea for 117 million pounds, people. So Chelsea snatch Arsenal's main target, snatch Arsenal's chain. So we will be discussing that. What does it mean for Chelsea going forward? What does it mean for Arsenal going forward? Also, what does it mean for Aston Villa as well? What does it mean? But like I said, out of the blue, bomber out of nowhere, none of the ITKs, no mainstream journalists, no content creators, nobody was talking about Morgan Rogers to Chelsea. It all seemed he was set and bound to go to Arsenal, and now Chelsea swooped in and have signed a very good player. I'm a very good player. I mean, I think he's a very good player, and I've stated this. Big up to everyone supporting, though. And of course, let's not forget as well, England just played France, and what a 10-goal game it was. What a 6-4 England win against France in the third place playoff as well. And of course, we got the World Cup final, I was going to say tomorrow, technically today, between Spain and Argentina. So get your questions in, people. If you are a member of the channel or you're kind enough to super chat, they're the two surefire ways to make sure we get to your question, people. So if you super chat, or you're a member of the channel, and that's a member at any level, links in the pinned comment, links underneath in the description, that's Sarcasm Citizen, Sarcasm City Soldier, or Sarcasm City General, people. So any of the levels, get your questions in. I want to hear from as many people as possible. I know the Chelsea lot are going to be out in force. CP, I've got you as well. Big up to SBO2 before I big everyone up. Let me just get to the super chat real quick. I appreciate you, SBO2 says, Pagans getting hijacked. Lovely day. Shout out, Flawless. Shout out to USBO2. Yeah, it's always good to see Arsenal get kicked in their teeth. I'm not going to lie, man. Always great to see them get kicked in their teeth. So we will be discussing that. So, yeah. And I didn't want him to go Arsenal because I think he's a very good player. I've been a fan of Morgan Rogers for a number of years now. But big up to Warrior J in the building as always. Big up to my guy Blank. Big up Bayesian Gunner. Big up Nephew in the building as well. CP, I will send you the link. Don't worry about that. A1 Sav, big up to you. KG, the second tune isn't out. I need to talk to my brother Scorps and get him to shoot a video for that as well. Big up to Black Star as well. Lee Slims, good to see you. Andrew Bell, good to see you as well. Dave, big up. And the price was 117 million guaranteed, by the way. Let me just clarify that. Hey, Pops, it's been a minute. Shout out to Bayesian Pops. Make sure you subscribe to Bayesian Reds TV as well. Max is back again on Monday. It's going to be a movie. You already know it is. Big up Real King as well. And did somebody redirect? Let me know if somebody did. All right, let me bring in the gang as well, because people are going to have plenty to say on this. Joey's in the building, Vikram's in the building, Sai's in the building. What are you man telling me, man? What's going on?
All good, fellas. Big up to you, big up.
That shit came out of nowhere. Big up bless everyone, man, on the panel.
Yeah, man. Surfer in the building.
Nowhere.
What up, Andrew?
Flawless.
Good.
I was going to say something. I had a very good day before the Rogers news, right? Because I got something as like a souvenir from the World Cup, right?
Okay, go on. What did you get?
I got a Cape Verde shirt, right?
Love that.
But I put this on the back.
You said it. That's so tough.
Oh my god.
Yo. Big up, Surfer. I'm glad you got the shirt as well. Big up Cape Verde, man. That's one thing I did like about the tournament. Expanded. Before we get Surfer and Joey's thoughts mainly on it, let's get to the actual official statement on. So this was earlier on, breaking Morgan Rogers to Chelsea. Here we go. Club-to-club agreement reached today with Aston Villa to anticipate Arsenal's official bid. 117 million proposal has been accepted, as David Ornstein reported. Agreement done with Morgan Rogers on personal terms until June 2032. Morgan Rogers will be in London on Monday for medical tests and contract signing. All documents are ready as Chelsea wanted to anticipate Arsenal bid and close in 24 hours. Rogers will sign until June 2032 with an option for a further season. So yes, I think, there's more. Xavi Alonso involved in Chelsea's secret mission to get Morgan Rogers. Chelsea manager spoke to Rogers, presented tactical projects, and was key to get the green light from the player to close in 24 hours. That's from Fabrizio Romano, all of that. More so, huge investment on Rogers won't change Chelsea's plans to keep João Pedro, even in case of a $100+ million bid from Barcelona. He's seen as a crucial part of Chelsea's long-term project, as reported. Middlesbrough are set to receive $50 million from Aston Villa as consequence of Morgan Rogers' transfer to Chelsea. A sell-on clause was negotiated as part of the deal. That's from Telegraph Football. Fabrizio Romano continues to report as well. I'm just making sure there's no more. So that's everything in regards to the Morgan Rogers side of things. Surfer, go to you. Floor's yours, man. And then we'll go to Joey after you.
So 2 things that I want narratives out there. Chelsea were interested in Morgan Rogers way before Arsenal were, before Arsenal came into it, by the way. So it's not like Arsenal fans, why didn't you pick your own targets? He was our target before you even stepped in.
Yeah.
Second of all, I'm in this new bomber, here we go era of transfers, right? I've not been stunned by a Chelsea transfer like this, because the other transfers like an Enzo and Caicedo we knew about, we build up to them and we signed them, right? This was literally, no pun intended, out of the blue. Literally out of the blue, right? It was like, because when I first saw it, because I tell you what I was going to do for us today, you know what I do, and sometimes I like to take naps during the transfer window and then wake up to news. Do you know what I mean? Like that. So I was about to do it because I finished work, so I was about to do it, and I looked at it, and I went, oh, David Ornstein, Morgan Rogers, he's gone to Arsenal, right? Yeah. And then I went, why is he in a blue shirt? Do you know what I mean? I went, why the hell is he in a blue shirt for? And it's like to Chelsea. And I went, what? I had my glasses on instead to do that. You know what I mean? I looked at it. This was Arsenal's number 1 target. This is what all their ITKs, Hand of Arsenal, whatever you want to call them, David Ornstein, AFTV, Fabrizio and stuff like that. I've not been stunned by a transfer like this in quite a while from Chelsea. I can't remember the last time I was stunned by a transfer like this. Literally out of nowhere. No Chelsea fan can convince me that they thought this was going to happen this summer after we finished 10th and everything like that. I'm just like, I don't really care about the price because it's dictated by the transfer market of today. I mean, if Elliot Anderson's 116, then Morgan Rogers is going to be more than that because he's an attacking player. It's just going to happen, right? It's just going to happen, you know. And if Arsenal really wanted him, they should have bid for him. I'm reading that Arsenal only bid like 100 million or something for him, even after
And it also said that you lot wanted to get it done quick because you was anticipating a bid for him as well.
Looks like Arsenal gone in very low and tried to get the price down, and Aston Villa gone, well, why would we sell him for anything less than an Elliot Anderson? You know what I mean? And just get it done. I mean, I read reports a few weeks ago they wanted 130 million. I'm sure Joey saw that like a couple of weeks ago. Villa won 130 million. But I think he's a very good player. I don't care what anyone says. It's a good player. It fills a need, whether he plays on the left or not. I think Chelsea fans literally thought the transfer window wasn't even open for a couple of weeks. And this is literally giving us that big electric jolt for the summer. This is already a better window than last year's window, and it's not even finished. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's not even close to last year's window. It's a very good player. All this thing, where is he going to play? I don't care, bro. We're going to see the double this next season. We're going to see the double cold celebration. You don't need to like both of them like that. Yeah, Facts. Very, very good player. I know they said Xabi Alonso was influential in it. I don't know how much he was influential in it, but I'm just glad that. But plus all this narrative about, Chelsea need to sell before we buy. Where's the funds coming from? Maybe the funds have come from, or we can bounce it off by. We've already sold Colwell, Santos, and Tyreek George, that covers like the Morgan
Or
Rogers
maybe
thing,
just maybe the money was there. Maybe
Yeah,
Big
maybe-
Bad
or
Chelsea Football Club had the money there. Who would have thought?
They always got the money. They
Or
always got the
maybe
money.
maybe all these like so-called financial experts in the Chelsea Twitter fan base just don't know shit about what really works. You know what I mean? But I'll let Jerry.
Oh, don't let me get involved.
Yeah.
Let me just say.
I'll tell you. I argue with these men. As someone who works in the sales industry and has to look at people's finances and all this other good jazz because I work in payroll. That whole shit with the finance shit was always extremely funny to me. As someone who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about, it was very, very funny to me to watch people try to explain shit. Like they knew exactly how $1 billion business was gonna run. But I digress on that thing. Okay, I digress. I think the big thing here that I want to talk about is just how we've acted in this window compared to other windows. I think that's a big thing for me, right? Like, I don't really have this like extreme love for this player. I think he's a little overrated, if you want my honest opinion. But I also think, like, for the way that things have to go for this football club, they did the right move. Like, if you want my honest opinion, I thought we should have went for the kid that Villa went and got. Ask anybody. I said Monzambi. I wanted Monzambi the entire window, the entire time during the World Cup. I was telling people about Monzambi. And then they ended up getting Monzambi, the replacement for Morgan Rogers. So, hey, I can't be mad about the pick for the player because it's the right profile that I asked for. And I wanted a ball carrier. I wanted a ball carrier who could shoot from outside the box. Check. I can't really be picky about that. And why do I give a fuck about how much money they spent? It's not my fucking money. Excuse my language, but it's not my money. Like they went and they did what they needed to do. Now the thing that I want to kind of focus on is how it happened, right? The two transfers that we've actually got across the line, no one fucking saw coming. The Palestra one we could start with, right? The Palestra one, he was from the beginning of the window, everyone thought he was going to enter. Everyone thought he was going to enter. And just like this, we're bidding, and we take the player.
Yep.
The story repeats itself. Morgan Rogers was going to Arsenal, all window. All this stuff was agreed. We walk in, we get the deal done, and we walk away with the player. I don't really care how much it costs. Like I said, I don't really care how much any of this costs because not for nothing, this is the same football club that had record sales last year. We had over 300 million in sales last year, and we probably will rack around the same amount of money this year in sales. So, like, yeah, instead of paying 40 million for Garnacho and Gittins, another 60, you rectify what you have to do, and you put all of that together in one player, and you go buy the player that's necessary. No. Instead of trying to piecemeal the shit, fucking get the guy that's necessary. And
free Garnacho.
Yeah, kudos to him. Kudos to Chelsea for getting it done. And Garnacho will be gone this year now. I guarantee it. He'll be gone in the next few weeks, more than likely. So like all of this is just like good. This is how you're supposed to act. This is what we've been asking of you. Act like this. We don't need you to act any other way. Now go get the center back that you want. If you want LaCroix, go make it happen. If that's who you want, make it happen. There's some things that like I think can be said for all football clubs, right? If you have a target and that's your main target and that's who you want to get, go make it happen. We don't want to hear about all the other bullshit. Until you make it happen, we don't want to hear about it. Yeah. It's better that way for all of us, truthfully. Because when you get that bomb, but when you got that Tielemans Bamba flawless earlier this week,
yeah,
you didn't see it.
No,
you didn't, but it made it that much sweeter. because you knew that they were doing something in the background, and then there wasn't a lot of hoopla around it. It just happened. And it's the same thing I feel about this. Wasn't a lot of things going on, not a lot of in the background talking. This guy agrees, personal terms. No, it's done. It's done. You don't have to speak about it no more. It's done. That's the way it needs to go. All this other nonsense that we hear all year, like the amount of shit that we heard about Garnacho last summer was disgusting. Every day Fabrizio was posting about Garnacho. Every fucking day. Every day.
Well.
So now I'm totally. I've been acting this way for a while. I've been wanting us to act this way for a while. So I'm happy that it's here. I'm happy they're doing what they're supposed to do. Like acting in silence. Whenever it happens, then you tell us what happened. Don't tell us nothing until it happens because we don't want to know. We don't want to fucking know. That's all I got for this. Like
and it's
Let me just say this. Football clubs, let me just say this one. Oh, my bad, sir. Go ahead.
Football clubs weird the way they operate in the summer. Like last year, we got to Champions League and won 2 trophies, and we operate like we're on a last minute dash for Christmas presents on Christmas Eve. Do you know what I mean? In the transfer market, right? Yeah. And then this summer, this season, we finished 10th, not in Europe, and like we're pre-booking like a grand hotel 18 months in advance by making the signings. You know what I mean? It's just it's not just Chelsea that do it. It's just fundamentally when it's weird that teams after success don't press on.
You know what it is?
Sustain success.
Yeah, because they see the hit from the pockets. We had it last season. Spurs had it this season. Your owners would have said, "Hey, no, young." And they see that big drop, and they're like, "Hey, we don't need that hit again. So we need to make sure we have enough."
It doesn't happen again, exactly.
Yeah. Spurs 17 million twice, and then they splash 160 combined on 2 midfielders or whatever crazy it was. It might even be more than that. It might be like 170 or whatever it was. But yeah, go on.
But there'd be like a thing about his age, and Chelsea always spend this much on a player. I'll fight back and go, the difference is, he's 23, but he's been playing in the Premier League for 2.5 years, and he's been playing well. That's the difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
100%.
I know Joey will see this. Like 24.
Yeah, 100%. Like I've been very adamant. I've been very adamant about, and I'm gonna give Man United some props here, but go the Man United route this summer. We don't need to take risks. The less risks we take, the better. The risks that you guys like, the way you guys moved last summer, like the one risk you guys took was Sesko, right? But outside of that, you had for sure Cunha was going to be good for you guys, and for sure Mbeumo was going to be good for you guys. Like at least contributors, right? And that's the way that I wanted us to move. Like we don't need to take the risk of someone coming from somewhere a different league and like trying to have them adjust and have them hit. You know what I mean? Like
I
was in no matter, and I'm the guy who does all the scouting. I'm the guy that has 100+ other players that you can pick from, that you for these positions, right? But even for me, like I want a stability from it, right? Like even at center back, like I don't want you to go buy Diomande from Sporting. I would rather you go buy LaCroix or Romero. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the way that I want this window to go. That way, when you get back to stable, then you can start taking a little bit more risk after you hit that stability point again. It has to be stable first. Like that's my problem. Like last year, for half the year, we weren't stable at all. Structurally, around the football manager, around the players, like we just weren't stable. So, in my opinion, last year, Man United reached stability with bringing Carrick back. You know what I'm saying? And that's why what I see with the Xabi Alonso signing too. It brings stability. So like that's all I can ask for. They may end up making the right moves with that. And I could see to Si's point in the chat, I can see Jackson going the other way. Like I've predicted this for it's been a year now since I made this prediction on my channel that we would eventually get Rodgers and Jackson would go the other way. Like, I thought it would happen last year, though. That's literally like was my prediction of what was going to happen last year in the summer.
Okay.
Now we're here, and we're probably going to get rid of Jackson, like regardless on scenario. Like, there really isn't a spot for him if just based off of like what I think Alonso will want up top. I just don't think Jackson's the style of player that he's going to want. So like, even if it's not to Villa, like I still think Jackson gets moved.
Yeah,
so,
that makes sense.
Like we'll see. And I think of what's his face is going to get moved too. Garnacho will be moved too, but like within the week, I think. Within the next
I'm with that, man. Runners out 10%.
Hold up, yeah. Runners our percentage real quick. Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
The England celebration Q&A?
No, it's not the England celebration Q&A.
They didn't win the World Cup?
No, it's not.
That was a pro clubs game tonight, man.
They didn't win the World Cup?
That was a pro clubs game.
That was a pro clubs
That
game.
was a pro clubs game.
Hey,
I love that. Cass actually said it first.
Yeah, you know what? It's been there.
What game are they playing today? What game are they playing today?
It was the third place playoff, my friend.
Oh, third place. All right, man. I'm gonna let you. Yeah. You sit with that. Peace.
This is fucking.
That's all he was here for.
I'm glad he's gone. CP, floors yours, man. Thoughts on the Rodgers deal joining to your club?
26 minutes. He waited 26 minutes
to say that shit. Such an idiot, man. Yeah, stupid guy. Yo, CP, you there?
Yeah. I was talking on Lewis's stream about this. I think me and Joey agreed that I think we're playing a back three. This is officially the back three. We're playing the back three. Like,
okay.
I think I know today in the closed door game we played a back four. Either it's going to be a contest situation where we play back four and then something happens and we change it to a back three, or we're going to start as a back three. Because there's no way we're playing 117 million and not starting Morgan Rodgers and Cole Palmer in the same team at the same time. And the only way that's going to happen is if you're playing a back three, because we're not getting width from anything else, right? Because Palmer and Morgan Rodgers aren't the paces of people, and we still need width, and that's only going to happen if we have wing backs. So this just reconfirms that we're playing a back three. Depends on what Enzo's going to steer or not. Money-wise, it is a bit shocking because the pressure is going to be on us even more for technically having now 3 100 million pound signings in one team if we keep Enzo Fernandez. So that's going to be even heavy on us as a fan base and the squad or whatever. This just could be more noise. And obviously they have to deal with it, but I'm just saying it's going to be added pressure regardless. And I think it's a pretty decent signing. I know the market's crazy and I'm still not used to the summer. I still think I'm thinking of last summer's market where maybe for me, he was worth 90 to 100, but I get that Anderson went for 116. Because one of my friends sent me something where it's like, hey, if you put it in this perspective of, do you think Morgan Rodgers is worth 17 million more than Tonali? Yes. Right? Without telling you the price. Is he worth 30 million more than Matheus Fernandes? Yes. And that's what technically happened. Right? It's just that they went for stupid amounts of money as well.
Yeah.
That's how I would phrase it. That really changed my perspective even more. It looks like Alonso's getting the signings he wants. Besides I know people are saying Xhaka, but he's 33, so maybe that's why we didn't want to pay the 30 million for him. And the Chavaria kid, now his release clause basically doubled, so we still need a left wing back. I don't know if we're going to do a Quenda situation or what it is, but we'll find out. But we still better get that center back. We still need a center back.
Let me ask you this, though, CP, right? Because I still believe, we all believe we're going to get a center back.
Yeah.
But if, let's just say from this point forward, say LaCroix gets done, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say LaCroix gets done, just for the sake of our conversation here. If LaCroix gets done, and now we have Morgan Rodgers, LaCroix, and Palestra, the rest of the window could really be specifically focused around sales. Do you agree from there? You don't have, the left wing back scenario can be fixed eventually, before the end of the window. But for the majority of the rest of this window, we really just have to be focusing on sales.
Oh, I 100% agree. This Como situation with Chalaba needs to be done now. I know there's a difference in evaluation of £8 million. Get that done. Get Garnacho done. I'm hearing great things in terms of Villa with the Morgan Rogers talk. One report said they were interested in Jackson, obviously, because of that. And then another report said they also had talks mentioning Garnacho.
Yeah.
So, hey H, may I pass this mantle on to you? Are you telling me?
Imagine we paid.
I would love that.
Imagine this scenario, hypothetical. Right?
Check this to my face.
Imagine we paid 117 million to Villa for Morgan Rogers, right? And they come and say, yeah, we want Nicholas Jackson and Garnacho. No loans like that.
Oh my God, God bless.
They could literally pay us 100 million for them, like that, for like 60 for Nicholas Jackson, nearly the 40 for Garnacho. Yeah. That could possibly happen, although it's been reported he prefers Roma.
For some reason. I think he wants to leave the league. Yeah.
That'd be good for Garnacho.
Now he wants to leave the league.
Now
Garnacho wants to leave the league. Okay, all right.
Hey, don't blame us. We didn't want nothing to do with it.
No. That was a shot. Chelsea. That's not him. After what Garnacho
want nothing to do with the guy.
No, Joey, it's not you. It was Garnacho himself who said, "Hey, it's either Chelsea or I don't play for 6 to 12 months."
He's doing the same shit with Roma now.
But
he's doing the same shit with Roma now, bro. He's doing I only want Roma or nothing else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Even if they just go for Jackson, getting like up to 60 million for him would be pretty good, seeing as we really didn't do much at Bayern. Do you know what I mean? And stuff like that. And
we got a good loan fee for that too.
Yeah, he's played under Emery before at Villarreal. He's always been linked to him. Getting like half of what we paid for Rodgers essentially would be pretty good business.
I think he'd play two strikers if I think the way that he would move this team is you get one winger for one side. He plays Monzambi or fucking McGinn in the wing and a wing spot, or he plays Monzambi in a pivot place because Monzambi can play either. And you go and you buy a winger and you play two up top with Ollie Watkins and Nico Jackson off of him, or Tammy Abraham with Nico Jackson off of him.
I think it needs to be studied though, like how Villa. I think Morgan Rogers is always going to leave anyway, whether it was to us or Arsenal.
Yeah. He was gone no matter what.
I don't think it's a matter of like, he was desperate to join us or something like that. I think if Arsenal had agreed the deal, he would have been fine going to Arsenal like that. So it's not like that. But, don't let anyone fool you. This is then, like I said before, this was their number one target. Yeah. This wasn't like someone plus Morgan Rogers. And now we've done two things here. We've taken away the number one target, plus we've now forced them to pay an extortionate amount of money for maybe a Barcola or someone else.
No, he really did hurt their window.
Because they did.
Surfer, you know what I'm hearing? You know what woke nonsense I'm hearing from Arsenal fans? We should put the money up for Vinny Jr. Shut the fuck up.
Bro, you have no.
You think
we all CP. We all should hope this happens. Okay, like
I know what you're saying in terms of that.
Because, bro, it is legitimately would be the funniest thing to watch Arteta scream at Vinny Jr. on the sideline to pressing the ball. Like, it would be one of the funniest things to watch, bro. The clash of personalities between the two people involved, it would be hysterical to watch. It would actually be one of the most
I think it's
you will ever see. And like them putting him on 500 bags a week or whatever the fuck it is, 400 or 500 bags a week, like, because that's what it's going to take to get Vinny Jr. By the way, like, you're not going to get Vinny Jr. for anything under 400.
Here's the crazy spot about it. Hasn't the president issued him an ultimatum because he's only got a year left on his deal. I found out yesterday. That was crazy to me. I can't believe it.
Vinny's already having talks with Madrid. Vinny's already having talks with Madrid to resign. He's been having talks for the past 3 to 4 days. Reports were coming up from Brazil.
I think he'll resign.
No, I just find it stupid that Vinny's like, you know what? I'm gonna leave Madrid that still have great attacking players to play with Madueke and Victor Gyökeres in the worst version of Mourinho. in a more haram Mourinho. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna leave Mourinho
and let him play football,
to
man.
go to haram Mourinho where they won the league not because of their amazing attack, because of their defensive play and their set pieces.
I think you're overthinking it a bit too much.
Yeah, I think you're overthinking it.
You know what my conspiracy theory is with Vinny Jr.? My conspiracy theory is this, right? You know, they reported a couple of days ago, Elise wants to go to Real Madrid, right?
Yeah.
You know, there was going to be 150 million. My conspiracy theory is that Real Madrid will give 150 million to Elise, and then they'll give it right back for Vinny Jr. like that, and they'll just like that. So essentially, it's a swap deal, essentially, right? With no funds, no real funds exchanged because no one's like lost anything. So I think that's my conspiracy theory because Bayern pay big wages. They do pay big wages.
I think Bayern would take him and use him brilliantly too.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even be surprised. He would work so well in that league.
The company's
like you could move, and Diaz originally plays on the right. Like he didn't always play on the left. Actually at Porto he played on the right a lot of the times.
Yep.
So it's not like you can't just move.
He'd score a lot of goals.
Right.
He'd score
just
a
give
lot of goals.
Vinny the left hand side. Not only they got Vinny and Nate Brown over there. That shit would be dynamic.
Yep.
Like straight up.
And big up to Andrew for the super chat as well. He says Rodgers replaces Enzo, in my opinion.
No,
you
he doesn't.
Chelsea lot flows yours. Big up for the super chat though, Andrew. Appreciate it.
I mean, if you're talking about like if Enzo's sold, then sure, but that doesn't mean he's gonna play in the same position. It's like we're gonna end up having to buy another pivot player.
No one's gonna pay what they want for Enzo. It's just not gonna happen.
I mean, no one thought we were gonna pay 117 for Morgan Rogers, so I'm never gonna say never.
Yeah, but aren't they asking for like 150 for Enzo? No one's paying 150.
I think it's like 120. Something like that.
No one is paying 120 for Enzo, man.
I thought that, but like if Atletico make a sale or two, like they could easily put something.
And the way Enzo's playing in the World Cup right now, at the latter half right now,
it should be 150.
It should be around 150. You're right, though.
But I feel like
the World Cup tax and everything, it should be around like 150.
Yeah, but like it's not about like what he should be worth. It's about like who's gonna actually be willing to pay that. Like, there's only a few clubs that have the financials would actually be interested to pay that kind of money.
I've always thought with Enzo specifically that we weren't gonna sell him because of that same reason. To me, if it happens, it happens. I'm just not that type of person that's like, he's irreplaceable. Like, nah, he's replaceable. Like any other player in football, in my opinion, everyone's replaceable. The only one I probably might say is irreplaceable at this point is Erling Haaland because there's nobody that's just like him, like in what he does. Outside of him, I just wouldn't say that anyone's truly irreplaceable. I think everyone has like a similar profile that you can find.
No, everyone is. No, you're right. Everyone is replaceable because the level of footballer right now is just not as high. And Jack, I'll be honest, bro. There's no agenda, bro. Enzo's just not as good as you think he is.
TJ, who are you gonna get now, bud? Who are you gonna get now, TJ? I'm gonna ask you something.
Please get Bradley Barcola. Please get the right foot in Madueke.
No. Who are you gonna get now, TJ? Who are you gonna get now? Ask him the question. I'm gonna ask. I asked the question.
Yeah, you can. I'm just adding to the context of people who may not be looking at the chat. TJ, big up to TJ. He's just said 170 million.
Get now, bro?
You could have him.
Who are you gonna get now?
That's what TJ said.
My thing would be
because whoever you're gonna get that's around the same level is gonna cost you the same amount of fucking money. So I don't really want to.
But here's the thing. I think the only signing that Arsenal fans would say they've had a good window is Julian Alvarez. That's the only signing.
Yeah.
With the name value. Because anyone else, I know, and we've all heard it, they're linked to Barcola. There's a big percentage of Arsenal fans that don't rate Barcola at all. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, let's just call it for what it is, bro. That guy's meaty, man. Like
100%.
For them prices, that guy's meaty, bro. I'm sorry.
My point is this. Now they are the reigning defending champions of this league. Their number one target from the beginning of this window just went to our football team. So what do you do next? Like, that's my question. What do you do next?
Who do you pivot to?
Yeah, like what truly, like that's why I asked this question truly, because I don't really see a pivot. What are you gonna get Liao? Like
he's needy as well.
Like what is your pivot from this point? Like I just even then before you even were gonna get this guy, right? And I'm sorry I'm taking up everyone's breathing, but like
it's cool. Cool.
No, I have something to address with you after this.
But like,
I've never heard it before like that. That's
where was Morgan Rogers gonna play for you, anyways?
I was gonna get to that. That was one of the. That's the thing that took from this deal that was key. Here's the thing that I took from that was so key, that he said when he met with Javi Alonso and he was told about it, that he was going to be a guaranteed starter, which I don't think. That's the only thing Arsenal couldn't guarantee him. That's the only thing I think that Chelsea, that Chelsea can match them on. I think everything else Chelsea offered him, I think Arsenal could have offered him. But I think the guaranteed style, he's probably like, am I going to be playing regularly? And when they was like, we're unsure or no, he's like, okay, I'd rather go. Because he starts for Chelsea 110%. Should he start for Arsenal? Yes. But we all know Eze should start for Arsenal, for example. And we watched Eze not start for Arsenal. So that's how we looked at it in regards to it. And that's, hey, props to him. Do I think he's a very good player? Yes. Do I think he's worth 170 million? No, but go on, CP. Go on.
There's more things that I'm seeing from TJ that are a bit confusing for me. He's saying, I'm worried about center backs. Brother, you have a billion center backs. I know Saliba went down. You literally have 1 billion center backs. How many more center backs do you need? Happy can play center back. Mosquera started as center back. Ben White's a center back. Fuck, Man's a center back. Everyone's a center back. Everyone's a center back at Arsenal. How many more center backs do you need?
Rice can play center back.
Thank you. Jesus. How literally we joke that he's a center back.
This is what I wanted. I wanted you to come in. I wanted you to explain yourself.
He's a center back. How many center backs do you need? And then the other point I wanted to get to is, he said Morgan Rogers is inconsistent. I agree. You know who's also inconsistent? Everyone not named Kvaratskhelia right now on the left wing in World Cup football. Vinny was inconsistent this year. Barcola's inconsistent this year. Luis Diaz was inconsistent this year. Tell me a consistent left winger not named Kvaratskhelia.
That's not
right
a left-hand side player.
That's what I'm saying. On the left, as a left winger,
I think you're being generous saying the left. I think the entire attacking market.
I know, but we're
really just
specifically taking for Arsenal. It's left wing. That's what they said they need. Yildiz was inconsistent as a mofo this year. Name me a left winger in world football not named Kvaratskhelia who was consistent this year. No one, anyone in this chat, name me actually, because I could not notice it. A left winger in specific. No, right?
You can say Rafinha, CP.
Bro, let's be honest.
In regards to consistency, we might not rate him highly, but in regards to consistency,
but Rafinha ain't no winger, bro. Like he's
Vikram. No, he asked left winger. Rafinha plays Barcelona left wing.
The champ is here.
He's not
the champ is here.
Traditional sense, though.
Before you man carry on, TJ, what you saying? You good and everything?
The champ is here.
Blessings.
The champ is here.
Before we continue, hey, there's over 100 people in the building. Run up the likes. What we doing? Can we start there? You lot clearly enjoying the show. Run up the likes. I even know. Let me check how many. We're even at 50. Girls, we're at 47. Girls up to 80 likes, people. 33 more likes. Hit the like button, people. Do not forget to do that and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well, people. Get us to 16,945. We're 6 short of that, people. We're at 939 right now. So get us to 16,945. So hit the like button, pay the tax, man. Hit the like button and subscribe and that. TJ, floor's yours, man. Talk to us.
Okay, I only have like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So can we all agree that was a massive overpay? Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
Massive overpay.
But the one
got
thing
it.
Is, TJ,
got it. So you guys are it's funny because you guys are like bragging about stealing my girl that I number one never had. Number two, she was like a C. Like no, she was like a 6 out of 10. Right. So it's kind of like why do I care? Like I really don't care, especially when I have a perfectly good girl at home. You know, I got Eberici Eze, I got a non-defensive liability in Martin Odegaard, and I have Ethan Nwaneri, who got sent to France and unceremoniously. I have Miles Lewis-Skelly, I have Zubamendi. I have a midfield that is a Premier League winning midfield already. So unless we were planning on shipping Martin Odegaard, like, which we honestly, let's be real, we weren't going to do, it really wasn't a big priority for me. My priority is on the left. So unless Morgan Rogers is going to play on the left for us, or you're going to send Eze to the left, like, it really wasn't a big priority. So like, as soon as I saw that the price tag was 130 million, I'm like, what do you think? I'm an idiot? No, get out of here. We could spend that on a center back. We could spend that on another fullback, because all our fullbacks always get injured. And the reason I say center back is because, look, we're going to be without Bill Saliba for at least 6 months. At least.
Has that been, before you carry on, has that been confirmed?
Yes, yes, because if he gets surgery, it's going to be 4 to 6 months.
Okay.
So, and I'm not rushing that guy back. Because that's how we got to this in the first place. And like really, to be honest with you, a winger is absolutely paramount for us, because we are not going to see Bukayo Saka play for a while. We're not going to see Nani Madueke play right away, because they haven't had no, I'm being honest, because like, he's been our starting winger and I haven't liked it. Let's be real. Like, the only what does Nani Madueke do for Arsenal? I always ask, what does Madueke do for Arsenal? How does he benefit Arsenal? So
TJ, no, but as you mentioned, we have a Premier League winning. No, but TJ, you said I have a Premier League winning midfield. Well, you also have Premier League winning wingers. Martinelli is a Premier League winger that won the Premier League.
Yeah. But I'm not saying CP. Don't be disingenuous. Please don't be disingenuous, or I'm going to ask you for a photo. The reason I said that is because it's a Premier League quality. Don't be disingenuous. Don't twist my words. Come on, you're Canadian. You have an education system up there that's better than that. So please don't disgrace your country. My thing here. Let me just say this real quick. Is yes, Martinelli is. Yes, Madueke is. Yes, Bukayo Saka is. But our wingers really, and Leo Trossard was, right? So like, our wingers were our weakest link last season. I think we can all agree. And unless your name was Anton Semenyo, you like, name another winger in the Premier League that really had a great season, right?
It was poor.
It's poor. Yeah. It's poor in general. So my point is that yes, we need to start generating from those positions. So prioritize a left winger, prioritize a center back, because I know what Gabriel looks like when Saliba isn't there. You get what you know, and these are the problems that I worry about. So you go out there and you get a Konsa. You go out there and you get an experienced Premier League center back.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you hit some of the points that I was gonna ask, because like my question for you is like, there's no doubt that you need to improve your attack.
Absolutely.
As much as you want to say about like this deal, and like for me, it's an overpay, but to what the market is, everything's a fucking overpay right now. Like literally everything's a goddamn overpay.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you're getting a that like I said about the Tielemans deal, it's just a great deal. No matter how you want to slice,
oh yeah, great business.
No matter how you want to
slice
it's a great deal because of how much it costs. Like that's just the way things are going right now, first and foremost. Okay.
Yeah.
Second, like yes, I agree with you. You needed a left winger, but I've been saying this for the last fucking 2 years. What left winger in football is good?
No, Joey, you're 100% correct. I think system football has completely ruined wingers.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's just not like we could say you need a left winger, but I can go and say like, what are you gonna get? Somerville? Like you know what I'm saying?
No, you're a good point.
But you know what I'm saying, bro? Like
my whole thing is just like, look, I don't know who this guy is.
Oh, I can get this guy. Like now there's nobody. Like I've been saying it for 2 years. There's because we've had a problem at left wing ourselves at Chelsea. So everyone's oh, go get this guy. and get this guy and get this guy. And I'm like, who the fuck is actually good? One of these. Give me one guy who's good. We hear again another summer. No left wingers are good. Everyone's just a gamble. Szoboszlai is a gamble. Goetz is a gamble. There's 100 names we could give you, but they're all gambles.
It is gambles.
Like that's it. That's it. It's like either you gamble or you don't. That's why Barcola is going to be worth so much. Even though I don't rate the guy,
I don't rate Barcola either. I think he's a more expensive Martinelli. I'm going to be real.
Consistent, and that tells you something. He's the most consistent out of all the names in the big leagues. That tells you something.
I'm coming.
Nico Williams is probably still going to be available for 70-something odd million. He just came off of like a terrible injury.
All right, I gotta go grab dinner with the wifey. Thank you for letting me drop in real quick. Big up everybody. Big up everybody here except CP. Flawless, good to see you. I'm glad you made it home. Good to see you in LA, of course, again, man. And yeah, we'll talk soon, guys. Good night.
Every time you lot, make sure you subscribe to TJ Warren TV. The link's underneath in the description.
I hate that shit. I hate that shit.
Do you know what was weird, right? I love TJ, but the problem is when he was talking about, oh, Rodgers wasn't this and Rodgers wasn't that, all I heard was some weird sound. It was I just don't. It was just. It was weird. I couldn't hear what he was saying. I mean, TJ is obviously, that is some, like, the Arsenal fan base will portray it like that, like, it wasn't our main, concern. We already had Eze and Odegaard. Doesn't that show that you had a problem? He has a problem with Eze or Odegaard. Probably Eze. Arteta has a problem with more than Odegaard.
I would lean towards Eze.
Yes, because why would you then be going for Rodgers? If you didn't have that, you wouldn't have been linked with Rodgers so heavily, right? You wouldn't you just wouldn't. So you got to bear that in mind. I mean, remember, Eze's not. People forget. I think Eze's going to be 29 during this season, right? He's not going to be. He's not a youngster, guys. He's not a youngster, right? I think he's going to be 29 or 28, right? So
holy shit. Yeah, he's 28.
He's 28.
Yeah.
He's 28.
We're not talking. This is what I'm talking about. He's got the Jesse Lingard problem. When people he was 29 and people still thought he was a youngster. Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So that would be going. I'd be asking that. Okay, so I'd be going. Yeah, I wouldn't be looking exclusively like Rodgers was going to play exclusively on the left. I'd be going. Why did you have? Because it was a big outlay for us. It was about 60 million. I know it's not much now in this transfer market, but it was a big outlet for him. So he was very consistent in and out of the team. So what was the problem with him? He obviously likes Odegaard because he's the captain. It's his guy. Do you know what I mean? And stuff like, no matter what Arsenal fans think. So I'd be like going, I wouldn't be brushing it under the carpet thinking everything's okay now that we haven't got Rodgers. What's my pivot to? Because obviously he's got a problem with his tens. And TJ brought up Nwaneri. Arteta doesn't rate Nwaneri. He let him go.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't rate him at all. He's been, he's been linked to many different.
No, but to be honest, though, I do think that even if they signed Rodgers, I don't think he would have been the right fit. Like you said about the manager, I don't think Rodgers and Arteta is the perfect fit. Not because he doesn't. I don't think Arteta would like him. I think Arteta would like him. It's just the way that they play football. He would just be looking how Eze looked for a large part of the season last season. He would just be in and out of the team. Like Arteta would probably prioritize what he knows, like Odegaard and them man there. He'd just be a bit part player, which is probably why he decided to go to Chelsea. Because, like you said, he'll be playing week in, week out. He'll be right next to Palmer. Xabi Alonso probably going to play back three, so he'll be one of the 2 10s. It makes probably more sense for him.
And also, someone's put in the chat, oh, he's got Max Dowman. Well, why would you be going for Rodgers in the first place? So you got Max Dowman.
Bro, again, people trying to force this teenager thing. Like, it's just normal for teenagers to be playing week in, week out. I don't understand, man.
Just the mirror version of Ranieri at the moment. Do you know what I mean? A young kid who burst onto the scene one season, got a few games, and the next season was bogged out on loan. I wouldn't I wouldn't be like saying Dowman's gonna pop up and do anything. Do you know what I mean? If Rodgers was coming in, he'd be ahead of Dowman, right? We all know that.
I hear that.
Do you know what I mean? So you've got Eze there, you've got Odegaard there. Even if Eze left, that means just Rodgers is ahead of Dalman.
Yeah.
You know.
And big up Blank, my guy Blank for the super chat. Appreciate it. Says fantastic stinker by 117. May say a million Rodgers. Money well wasted. He's talking about the game today.
Yeah, he's been on his case.
Yeah,
Who does he say?
He didn't have a stinker today against France. He didn't have a
Bro,
stinker.
you know what it is? I don't really rate the brother like that either. But they got, bro. I'll be honest, man. When you've got Neto and Garnacho, bro, Rodgers is an upgrade, bro. Like whatever you want to say.
Of course it is.
When you've got Neto and Garnacho, it's still an upgrade. Like that's why.
And by the way, you have to speak about this price though, bro. Anderson went for 116 million. What do you think Rodgers will cost?
Bro, I'll be honest, bro. Anderson.
Come
on. People have been gaslighting.
Vikram, no. See, we all know Anderson is not his worth. Tonali, we all know Tonali is not his worth.
We don't all know. We don't all know because for the longest time we had to listen to all this crap all season.
I don't know. I'm
speaking.
No. I'm not speaking about all this. In genuine market, in this market, we have to we don't care about prices. That's why I'm not surprised. Rodgers went for 117 million. No, that's why. Bro, when I seen that. When I seen Arsenal bid for 100 million, I thought that's bullshit. You are joking, brother, because Villa reporters came and said that we want 130 million. They said it. How can you bid 100 million then? He's your top target, brother. He's your number one target. He's your number one target, and you went to Villa and you bid 100 million. No, you can't do it. And by the way, if you really
was worth the money, isn't it?
But it's not even. It's not even Anderson. Anderson's the cherry on the top of the cake. It all started with Fernandes at 85. That's in the market. It's like, listen, I don't care what anyone thinks. Listen, he had a good, 8 to 10 games last season. Do you know what I mean? In the second half of the season when he started collecting points. But it's like 85 million.
You had me in the first half.
I still don't know how that guy's worth 85 million.
But what I'm talking about.
But I don't think he's the biggest offender, honestly. I think this Anderson thing is worse. Because at least with Fernandes, you can look at certain parts of his game and go, oh yeah, technically this guy is really good. Or
but it goes towards it goes towards everything, right? It goes towards Fernandes starts, then you get Tonali in. Tonali's better than Fernandes, right? So Tonali has to go for more than Fernandes. That's why he went for 100 million, right? In the end, now it's a toss up for me between Tonali and Anderson. I'll probably go for Tonali more than Anderson.
No, but that's the thing, sir. But I don't think it's a toss up.
You had the English tax on for Anderson as well.
Can't forget that.
Another thing.
Can't forget that.
Because Anderson, for me, he's good, but there's nothing really where I go, whoa, I'm going to pay 100 million.
No, but that's the thing, sir. I think people have overrated this guy to like abnormal levels. Because everyone kept talking about how insane he was technically. I'll be honest, bro. I watched him closely, like this World Cup. But him and Declan Rice in that midfield, I've not seen. Bro, if someone told me that Rice is the better midfielder out of the two, I would say fair enough.
Vikram,
that's how much I've not been impressed.
Yeah,
like,
Vikram, you're missing the point.
This guy is.
See, we all know, Vikram. We all know in this market, nobody's worth their price. You have to speak on this.
No, but I'm not even just talking about the price. I'm talking about how overrated the player is compared to what people have been saying.
Yes, we all know that.
And there's nothing that this guy does exceptionally well for people to say that. At least with the other players, you could mention something that they do exceptionally well. This guy does nothing exceptionally well apart from run around like a headless chicken.
Yeah, they want.
Bro, tell me what he does exceptionally well. No, bro, seriously, tell me.
It's City, but. See, I never said he deserved. What I'm saying is, you have to listen. City paid what he offers. They wanted Anderson. He paid for it. They know what they offer. That's it. We all know he doesn't deserve 170 million. They don't deserve. Bro, if you want a player, brother, you wanted Pogba. You paid. You wanted Pogba. You paid 90 million because he's worth it. City wanted Anderson 117 million. They paid it. They're worth it. You can't blame. Anybody is here. The player, we all can agree, City and this, he's not worth 117 million, but that doesn't mean he can't buy it.
No. It's a seller's market. That's why I laugh.
Yes.
That's why I laugh when people like go, we should try and like, especially in Premier League teams when they go, we should try and haggle down the price. These teams don't have to sell their players; they get hundreds of millions of pounds a year. Well, they don't have to sell them. Look at the Ryan guy from Bournemouth. He's only been there 6 months. He's like they're going to charge him £400 million for him. Do you know what I mean? That's just the power of the Premier League. That's why when people
wait, I also, Andrew, everyone's in love with Krupi, and to be honest, you know what? I was one of the first people giving Krupi credit for anything. I made money off of Krupi this year, by the way. I made good money off of Krupi this year.
Gamble responsibly.
Tell me. Yes, exactly. Gamble responsibly, please.
Yes.
Tell me what those two players deserve. Why those two players are even close to 100 million if Morgan Rogers isn't worth 100 million now.
Exactly.
You can't give me a reason why these players aren't worth 100 million right now.
No,
just can't.
You actually wait, but who said Krupi's not worth his price? I don't understand.
What's the price they saying for him?
100 million.
Do you think he's worth 100 million, Vikram?
Oh, you're saying Bournemouth said that.
Yeah. That's
okay.
And Ryan,
now I get
Ryan
it.
as well. And Ryan.
Now I get it. Now I get it.
You can't tell me.
We all know Kurup is baller, but Ryan, he played for Premier League 6 months. They want 130 million.
Yeah.
That's
and what Surfer just said, that's smart. If I'm Bournemouth, I'm asking that for him because it's going to be someone stupid enough to pay it. Somebody's probably going to pay it.
That's what I'm saying, though. But everyone, but the issue I also have is like everyone go, you've got no European football. People have got to figure this out. It's the Premier League that's the biggest pull, okay? Because it's the most watched league in the world and it's the richest league in the world, okay? That's the pull. Being in Europe isn't all that. We've seen it. Look at Spurs. Look at us. Look at United last season. No, do you know what I mean? It's not. It's the Premier League, bro. That's what it is. That's the biggest pull. It's the most watched. The Super Bowl is the most watched sporting event in America, right? A Man City Liverpool league match dwarfed it. It was 750 million people watched the Man City Liverpool league match and dwarfed the Super Bowl. That's what I'm talking about. People watch it. They know,
and it's just going to get bigger now.
And it's going to get bigger.
You don't think that this World Cup is going to make the Premier League viewingship huge, right? This year, people in America are hooked, bro. If you see the way that people in America are talking about this sport now, it's like
they get it. They understand it now.
They get it now.
They get it.
They understand the entertainment value behind it. They just get the entertainment value now. Like, you're gonna tell me that there's not gonna be a new group of people who are not gonna wake up in the morning with their coffee and watch a sport?
Yeah.
Like,
I've seen tweets like that. People saying,
I'm telling you, like, it's only getting bigger. Like, especially after this World Cup.
I've seen people tweet about it saying, I understand why people wake up at 4 a.m. to watch this. It's like, they get it.
There's only two teams. There's only two teams, I think, and one of them, that could that you make at the moment and make you sit up if you're a Premier League team player, and just go. And one's Real Madrid, as always, because they could. I tell you, man, they could convince a fish to jump out of water and live in the land. You know what I mean? They could do that, right? That's what, the other one is PSG because of the way they're operating right now. The way they're operating right now. Barcelona are just
they ain't got no money,
crooks,
bro.
Right? Barcelona crooks. And Bayern Munich are weird. They're just weird sometimes with their transfer strategy. You know, like they're just weird. But anywhere else, it's like when this is how big the Premier League is. We see Bournemouth outbid AC Milan for players. So outbid AC Milan for players. What have you ever thought? What have you ever thought that?
I'll go one further. Like a top 4 team, even in La Liga, which is like the second biggest, a top 4 team in La Liga, bro, is being outspent by like bottom of the league, already relegated Wolves. They got outspent by already relegated Wolves. A top 4 team in the Liga.
Sunderland outspent everybody in Europe last year. After coming up, they outspent everyone outside of this league, and everyone outside this league. They outspent everyone.
Yeah,
Watch
it's
this,
crazy.
flawless.
Fucking
Watch if-
Sunderland, bro.
Watch if one
They
of
just
these,
came up last year.
watch if one of these two teams gets promoted
Go on.
in the Premier League next season. If Wrexham or Birmingham get promoted,
Oh,
watch them
Wrexham.
outspend
Oh my-
the majority of European clubs when they broke.
Oh yeah, Wrexham definitely are.
Wrexham just bought someone for like £9 million or something, and they're in the Championship, right? But watch them outspend most European. That's what I'm talking about. It's the Premier League. That's why even when you get relegated from the Premier League, why are the teams that get relegated from the Premier League always favourites to come up? It's the money. It's the money that they can spend. That's the difference. That is the big difference. And you know, it's like what top teams need to do, what our clubs need to do, is do better scouting to get those players that we have to pay extortionate Premier League prices for in the league to begin with. That's what
We've been saying this forever, though. Look, like they don't do it no more, though. It's
exactly
that's the thing, and they don't do it the right way no more. The Villas and the Bournemouths and the now Newcastle's starting to try to get into this new form of let's buy young players and build them up and meet another Bournemouth because we got Eddie Howe. Let's do that. Let's do that. Brightons and Sunderlands, they all have the same fucking model now. Everyone's buying young and they sell their player for $100 million and then they stay in this fucking league. That's the model.
Exactly.
Yeah, you spun. I think he froze.
You're
yeah,
one guy for $100 million, you stand in this fucking league.
Huh? No,
Look at Spurs. Look at Spurs, right? Look at Spurs, right? They've got Fernandes and Tonali, right, for 100, nearly 200 million. Lucas Bergvall wants to leave, and they're turning down 48 million, 50 million pounds. That's ridiculous.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
I was arguing with Jez about it, like
They have the right to do so. By the way, they have the right to turn.
No, they have the right to turn it down.
What was the price they turned down? What was the bid?
48
How much?
48 million.
48 million for Bergvall.
No, why? Because they probably think they can get more.
Yeah,
exactly.
And they're not wrong. In this market, they're not fucking wrong.
Yes.
I'd
They're
say that.
not
I'd be
wrong.
like,
I tell you why they turned it down, because now I don't think they can ever get as much as what they paid for him. But they probably look at the person they bought in Fernandes and go, well, if West Ham signed for 85, Bergvall's actually played in the Premier League a couple of seasons longer. He's actually decent. Do you know what I mean?
and he's won the Europa League as well. They look at it. He was there.
I think we can get close to 60. That's what they're thinking. They can get close to 60.
Brighton bought Vucevic because they think that he's going to be the next $100 million center back.
Yes.
And he played in a relegation team, a relegation threatened team in Germany.
50 million. 50
Send the link, Peter, as well, man. Check your Instagram.
Bro, they were talking about fucking who's that brother that was at Southampton that went to Everton? They were talking about fucking Tyler Dibblin for like 70 million or some shit. Bro, he played like one season in the Championship. They were talking about 70 million to let him go from already relegated Southampton.
See, because this is why I said we can't care about price. By the way, see, take off Tielemans' name, and if you want that type of profile, you have to pay 100 million, right? See, that is why that deal is so good.
No, I still disagree. You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay anything. That's one thing I'm never gonna back down on. You don't have to pay anything.
No. Let me explain. See, you got Tielemans for 35 million. That is steep. Absolutely.
You going for what? Sorry, what did you say? Wait, say that again. What was the price one?
35 million. He got Tielemans for 35 million. He got release clause. What I'm saying is, take off his name Tielemans. Take off his name is not. It doesn't have release clause. That means anybody club will pay at least 60 to 70 million for him.
No.
Any club will pay him because he deserves it. But we can't sit here and tell other players. Anderson doesn't deserve 117 million. We know that, but doesn't mean Forest can't sell it. Forest can sell it 125, 130. We can sit here and tell Isak is not worth 125, but Newcastle can sell it. That's why I say for me,
who's saying that
is new 50 million.
No, but who's saying that they shouldn't have sold them for that? I'm lost.
No. You saying in this one?
Hey, no need to call Side dickhead. That's our order. But go on, carry on, Side.
No, I'm lost. Like I don't get it. Who's saying that they shouldn't sell them at them prices?
No. You saying that this price are robbery? This price can't happen. we don't deserve price.
No, yeah, because they are bonkers. They are bonkers. I'm not saying that the club shouldn't do it. I'm just saying that they are
This is a
bonkers.
bonkers. No. Vikram, this is bonkers market though.
It's a bonkers market.
It
is
is a
bonkers market though.
Bonkers market.
Because again, bro, if you have to be real, bro.
Vikram. AC Milan brought a player called Gonzalo Ramos for 75 million. Brother.
Hey, they hire.
I'm telling you that. And by the way, this market is absolutely bonkers.
That
when I'm
transfers
seeing
an
that, I can
insult to
understand.
life. Not
See, and by the way, he scored 5 goals. That fucking guy scored 5 goals and he moved to AC Milan for 75 million. And by the way, Fernandes played 2 relegation teams, decent player. He moved for 85 million. And he's not, you don't have English tax also, by the way. That is proper robbery. They don't have any English tax. That's what I'm saying. This market is bonkers. In speaking of real time, in speaking of real time, nobody can sit here and tell me Barcola is 130 million or 140. We can sit here and tell me Demar is not 130.
That's an insult. That's an insult to the transfer window. Like,
yeah, that is common thing right now. See, you can say that. You can say in last 6 to 7 years, 50 million, 60 million is good price. Right now, it is 80 to 90 million is a base price right now.
Yeah, but at least you could argue like the other players you mentioned. At least you could argue the other players you mentioned are good. I think that Barcola guy is rubbish, man.
Okay,
I don't know.
Vikram, simple. If you don't want to pay, go to other leagues, scout better, and pay them. That's it. If you don't want to pay 100 million, go to other leagues or go to other team, pay less, or scout before you. That's it.
Yeah.
If you doesn't want to pay 100 million or 95 million or this and that, if you're bookkeeping like that, don't act before. Act before. Okay, see, Brighton got Baleba. That means why can't you get Baleba before?
Facts. They got it was Baleba, Basuma, Caicedo, right? Whichever order.
But again,
and they was odds on to get Siddiqui.
Didn't they sign?
They brought Brighton Vuskovic from Spurs. See, he haven't played one game for Spurs. That guy will sell at least in 2 to 3 years for 90 to 100 million.
Right.
That is
I think
they say Minte, they want Minte 90 million. Brother, he's fucking average.
He's another one. He's rubbish as well.
See?
Oh shit! Where did he go? Where did he go, nephew? The Ivory Coast.
Fiorentina.
Oh, you're Fiorentina.
I'm watching Fiorentina this year. I want to watch.
What happened was, see, Fiorentina happened like Spurs. They almost got relegated. Right now, they're building like we don't have to relegate again. They almost got relegated last season.
So they're like, yeah, fuck all that. Here, big up Blank for the super chat. Appreciate it.
They were so poor in midfield last year. Every single time they would try to progress to try to get the ball to Keane, it was like that's so dead.
Big up to Gunner for the raid. Shout to everyone joining over from the raid from Lee Gunner. Big up Lee Gunner every single time. Pay the tax, yo. Run up the likes and subscribe, people. Run up the likes and subscribe. Everyone joining over from the raid. If you're already here, run up the likes. We need to get up to 100 likes, people. Let's get to triple digits and hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Sarcasm City TV road to 17K as well. Get your questions in, people, in particular members. If you're a member of the channel or you super chat, we're going to make sure we get to your question. Blank says, League on the way to go, man. Them get some IC3s and IC1s. That is it, because that is a league that's a league that translates. Well, I've been to, like, you look at Kamara and Sangare, you got linked to Palace and Brighton. And if they go Palace and Brighton,
that is not the one league from us. You can go to Bundesliga, you can go to Portugal.
Yeah, of course, there's other leagues, but I'm saying,
you can go
especially Kamara, bro.
But what I'm saying, Sai, is that I like the translation of that league. I don't do the Bundesliga tax. I think you can get good players from anywhere. I don't look at that and go, I don't blame a league. I blame the team for buying players that don't work, because there's been a plethora of Bundesliga players who have joined the Premier League and done very, very well.
Yeah, it's just how they adapt. It's like you're buying a player, like anything. Like when you buy a player, it's like, what do you see? How do you see them adapting to a league that's more physical, right? Mm-hmm. Plain and simple. Like, can they have that adaptation? Can you see them? Can you see them win their duels in a similar way that they win their duels in another league? Like, and there's some players that you can see that they may struggle going into the league, and there's some players that just fly.
But sometimes people just gotta use common sense. Like I remember when who remembers the chat when Haaland was at like Dortmund and he moved to City and everyone kept saying that like Premier League and that like how is he gonna do? And I'm like, bruv, the guy's like 6'6" and built like a fucking android. What do you mean how is he gonna do? And then he came in and broke the goal scoring record straight away, and people were like, "Oh, so shocked." I was like, "Bruv, like what? People were just
you expect
saying shit, man. People were just saying shit." Like,
by the way, you can,
I mean, I had my doubts at first. I'm not.
You said Haaland, right? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer pleaded with United pay for 3 million.
Yeah, they missed the boat on that one.
Yeah, they missed. That means your board doesn't listen to him, or your scout didn't scout. That's it. That's all.
You know what, those scouts as well, like some things are just above their control. Because you mentioned like Baleba, for example, but Brighton got him when he was a teenager. And let's say like the top teams, right? If they scout and they see a player that's like really quality, like but he's below like 18, 19, and he's not really played anywhere of note, he's not gonna come into their team and just get the opportunity straight away. Like it might take some time.
Yeah, but
not even it might. It will take time.
It will, but it's not about.
You can buy. Call us 1 minute. You can buy.
Yeah, go on.
You can buy and loan. You can loan to Brighton or you can loan to another team.
No, but that's my point. Like they don't always. It doesn't always like go the way you want it to go.
Last thing I said.
It doesn't always go the way you want it to go. Like sometimes they'll go on a loan and they might not come back the same. It might not even be their fault, but they might not.
Loans don't function the way that loans did 10, 15 years ago because the teams below the top teams have so much money. Now they're going to want buy purchase options. They're going to want some sort of purchase or some sort of
obligations and shit.
Some sort of obligation. Like straight loans don't work the way they used to. That's the one thing with the league being so rich. These teams like Brighton and Bournemouth have no reason to loan in squad players from Manchester United, for example, because they're going to just want to buy those players.
Exactly.
Your only chance of getting straight loans is some sort of like bomb squad situation or teams in relegation in the middle of the season and they change manager. Like straight loans are kind of a figment of people's imagination for the most part. At least from one team in the league to another team in the league.
Because
you can get loans from outside the league.
And even outside of that as well, it's not about like signing someone who's 18, 19, 20, 21, and you pluck them from an unknown league, lesser profile league, lesser profile team, bring him into your first team, and they play week in, week out. Squad player. Don't can't tell me that Baleba, the level he was at 18, couldn't have been a squad player for a top club in the Premier League. Of course he could have.
No, but Flores, it's not just about ability though. It's also about like the mitigating circumstances. It's also about everything that's going on, where the club is at in terms of like the club,
of course,
the club's overall health at that point when the players arrive. Like for example, a Baleba at Brighton, like in the stage he was in, makes way more sense than a Baleba at like let's say a Man City, for example, just because of the stage of both of the clubs and where they were at. Like he would have been fine, or even okay, I'll go one further. Even like an Aston Villa, for example, it would have made more sense for him going to Aston Villa than a United, City, Liverpool, or Chelsea at that point because of where those clubs were at and where Villa were at.
The easiest places to go and develop are places like Brighton or Bournemouth, or at least
exactly. Yeah,
but that doesn't
mean they're not under any actual expectation to do anything.
I mean, that's my point. The expectation,
and even in the same way that like Villa and Newcastle are now expected to do things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like there's still an element of pressure there that you don't get at.
But my point is that the pressure there is not enough to like stop them from.
Victor, I agree with you. I completely agree with the point you're trying to make. They're not under real pressure at places like Brighton and Bournemouth, where they can still play every week, stink it up for 4 months. Who really cares? You can develop and play through it. But if they went to a Man United or a Man City, eyeballs would be on those people. You can't afford to have such a slow developmental process at clubs like that.
That's true. But hence why I'd run the risk in regards to the level they're at currently, and I wouldn't have them playing week in, week out. I wouldn't. I'd have them as a squad player. Like, for example, we're just using Baleba. That's a name we've thrown out. I think he could have played and been fine as a squad player before.
No, but that's the thing, Flores, though. Clubs do that, and then they decide 6 months later, oh, not good enough, goodbye.
That's what
it happens all the time. It happens all the time, bro. No, but
that's
I'm not saying that it's correct or it's incorrect. I'm just saying that happens to so many young players.
Yeah,
they'll
but
get
clubs
scouted.
need to
Even like Brighton.
But that's
there's a lot
our
of
point,
players
though.
that they sign. They'll be there for like
that
6
don't work
months.
out.
And Brighton will be like, oh,
Yeah.
not good
Yeah,
enough.
man.
And that's
Evan
where
Ferguson.
I'm at there with the club, though. What I'm saying is give it more than 6 months. Give it more than 12 months. Because what you're going to do is miss out on this player. This player is going to go to a Brighton or a Bournemouth. He's going to have a good season. And then you're going to go spend 100 million on him.
But that's
Yeah,
why.
but Flores, come on, though. 6 months is a good enough sample size.
Yeah, it's not a good enough sample size. After 6 months, will we be saying Belieber would be one of the better players in the Premier League?
But that's why.
No.
No, but I'm not talking about in terms of like just giving up on them entirely. I'm talking about like 6 months is enough to judge whether you think that they have a future or not at your club. It is long enough.
Nah, I don't
It is
think
long
so.
enough, bro. It
I don't
is,
think
man.
so.
But
I don't think so.
But
No,
what,
I don't
what you
think
should
so.
do though, what you should do if you feel like that, I've always been for this. If they're not working out for you, but you think there's a player there, then when you sell them, buyback option for a price. That's what you should do. That's what that's what Madrid did for Nico. Well, we're going to do for Nico Paz from Como before they then forced Como to stump up 60 million for him. But if you think they're going to do well, and they just need a better environment to evolve, and there's too much pressure here, then buyback. Let them go. Literally, it's literally basically a paid loan for like 2 years. If they then do well and they don't, you go, okay, well we've set the price at 45 million or whatever. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna buy him back.
No, but then clubs might do what Peter said and just be like, wait, they might just say, oh no, fuck the buyback clause. If he does well,
No, you can't because it's in the contract.
No, but clubs might negotiate in a way where
Somebody
they
will buy him.
There's loopholes. There's loopholes in everything. Like they might just decide, okay, in case this player does do well, but keeping him permanently.
Okay, so that's true. So that's why you have to negotiate a better deal. But for example, no one can't tell me Sadiki couldn't have been a squad player for any top club in this country.
Agreed.
Sadiki could have been Sadiki could have comfortably been a squad player for any team in this Premier League. Any team. I watched him one time and said, "Hey, who's this guy?" And then Jez and Steve, who I was on with, was like, ironically, it was USG playing Ajax in the Europa League game. And I was like, who's this? And then he was like, oh, yeah, he's probably going to be the Belieber replacement if they sell him, and they didn't. So that's what I'm talking about. I don't necessarily have to be young. Sadiki could have done a job for any team. Granted, would he have developed at the rate he's developed at Sunderland? No, because he's playing more. But what I'm saying is, as a squad player, what you expect from your squad players is not what you expect from your first teamers. So could he have came in and done a good job? Yes. And he was cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why you don't think? Go on.
With the agents for a lot of these younger guys from outside the league that want to come into the league in like the early 20s, with the agents, now that the money has trickled further down the table in terms of the teams that have it, you can get serious wages as somewhere like a Sunderland or somewhere like an Everton in a way that you just weren't really getting 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So what, like, people would move heaven and earth to get to one of the big four teams, the top four teams, like back in the day, from even inside the league. But now you can get that 50, 60K just showing up at Sunderland and not having kicked the ball, which you're probably thinking, oh, but they can get 150, 200 playing at those teams, which is true. But these are guys that are making 10K a week playing in France, if that, like, you're already getting the 5x pay rise where they're truly changing their life with that like first serious contract from like a Sunderland. So a lot of these younger players are more willing to make those moves because they know that those teams are not going to be at those teams for 7 or 8 years.
And keep in mind, we're talking about younger players as well. 60K for a 18, 19-year-old is insane money.
To be clear, 60K is like $3 million a year.
Exactly, for an 18, 19-year-old.
Yeah, but you're
Hey guys, I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me? I'm sorry, I'm a bit late. I'm here taking care of my baby brother. I'm sorry. I'm just here changing his diapers.
Fucking guy.
Here changing his diapers over here. Sorry
I didn't know he was a Chelsea fan.
Sorry about that.
I got to know him during the World Cup. I didn't even know he was a Chelsea fan.
Hush, little Hush, little. Can you guys be quiet a bit? Hold on, he's crying a bit. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird, and if the mockingbird don't sing, Papa's gonna buy you a diamond ring. Oh yes, you will. Oh yes, you will. Papa will buy you a diamond ring. Now hush, little baby, go back to bed. Hold on. Go back to bed. Hold on. Go back to bed. Go back to bed. Go back to bed.
That Arsenal badge, the only thing that faded more was Colombia's World Cup hopes.
Oh shit! Hey, Lucian's Ballon d'Or shot.
I know, but when we're going back to like the players being 60 grand for 18, 19, we have to remember that careers are starting like at 16 years old. Some of these players, you know what I mean? So if a player's earning at 18, 19, 60 grand, it's because they've probably been playing for a couple of years. Do you know what I mean?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying from them, like coming from outside the league to like a Sunderland buying them and playing them.
Right.
I don't think the going rate for like a Siddiqui. I don't accept he's on anything less than like 50 grand a week.
Oh yeah, he'll be on. But my point is, I'm making he's 21 now. He was 20 at the time, and that's kind
of the point that I'm making. It's like these players have access to like that kind of contract way quicker than they did in the previous generation coming up. Because Sunderland didn't used to be able to give you $3 million a year in wages.
Saying 40K, that's what they're saying. Apparently, that's what Google said. 40K, which makes sense. But what I'm saying is that he could have what Santos' aim is now at Manchester United. Someone like Siddiqui could do that for us. Obviously, it costs a lot more. But
that's the power of the Premier League, right? Yeah. That's what I said earlier. Now they're getting like over 150 million, nearly 200 million just for going up.
Big up Zah, man. What are you telling me, Zah? Blessings, Zah, man. I hope you're all right about the chain snatching, man.
I realize. Hold on. Let me get this straight. Hold on, because these also players are trying to talk too much. Yeah, I do realize you guys are champions. Yeah, but me, 10th place Chelsea. Yeah, even in my worst ever fucking era. Yeah, and you as champions. Yeah, little bro, I little broed you. Yeah, you're my little bro. I've been telling you, you're my little bro. You're my little bro. I just put you back in your home. You know what your bet is? You know what your bet is? Hold on. And don't worry, you guys can go on with your conversation right after. I need to leave. It's just a real quick thing. This is your home. This is your home. Look at you. Look at you. This is you here. Look at you. This is you. This is you. Back there. Just go back. I don't care about you. I don't. We won the World Cup. We don't care. Put me back on the screen. Put me back on the screen. What are we doing there? Put me back. Put me back. Yeah, do you guys know what this is? Yeah. Listen, this is your nightmare. Yeah. This is your nightmare. Yeah. Morgan Rogers chose me. Yeah. Morgan Rogers chose me. Yeah. I was already rich. I was rich. Yeah. I already had my mansion. I had my 2 Ferraris. I had 1 Lamborghini. I had a watch, yo. I had a watch. I had a Rolex. Yeah. I had a Rolex. Yeah. Rolex. Yeah. I had that. Yeah. But you started crying and said, "Why do I have what this guy has? Why do I have what this guy has? Please, give me what you have." So I tried. I did. Shut up. Shut up. I am the king here, yeah. I am the king. Yeah? I told you, and I said that you don't worry about it. I'll go back to where you are. I'll remove my mansion, yeah. I will have no money. I have no money. I have no money at all, yeah? And even then, I still stole your girl, yeah? Even then, I still stole your girl, yeah? I am the king around here in London. I run these streets, yeah? Hey, Don C, where are you? Shakhtar Don C, yeah? Where are you? Yeah? Where are you? I'm trying to hear you, yeah? I'm done with this. So I'm going to sign out because I need to go real quick. Big everyone up. I'm your daddy. I'm your papi. Soy tu papi. Culo. Vamos!
Blessings, Barrio, man. Big up. We were talking about like the difference in regards to football fans. That's the younger football fan.
Colombia had that much energy, you know.
By the way, we don't. By the way, I want to just say something as another Chelsea fan on the stream. I think I speak for Andrew and Peter here. We don't have all Chelsea fans are not created equal, and we don't all have the same opinion. So do not group us all.
Look, at the end of the day, that's like he's gonna get clipped when Morgan Rogers has like 1 goal in January. But like that's a Barrio thing. It is what it is.
All I can say is I wish.
I think he's gonna do well in this club. To be honest,
I hope so, because if he doesn't, Barrio's getting cooked. It's going to be his fault.
Yeah.
I think though.
Bro, he runs his mouth all the time anyway, man. It's nothing new.
I just wish the Colombians had matched that energy in the penalty shootout loss against Switzerland.
That's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? This
it's all good.
Peter, let's.
You know what?
Luis
Peter,
Diaz
let
for
me-
Ballon d'Or. You know what I'm
Let
saying?
me get to your thoughts on the Rodgers deal. Actually, I haven't got your thoughts on
Yeah,
the thoughts on the
CP,
Rodgers
no one
deal.
cares what you're about to say about Colombia. Like, nobody cares.
How
Sorry.
dare you? How dare you?
What do I think about this deal?
Yeah, what do you think about the deal? Yeah.
At first, I was laying on my couch,
How dare
and I
you?
was like, "Ooh, 100." My first reaction was, "Wait, 117 million for who are we buying?" And I was like, "I don't like this
Mr. Rodgers.
because that's so much money." And then I thought about it, and a relegated team sold a player for 80 mil. So like, I understand why it's a lot of money. You know, like. But on the bright side, that means Garnacho and Neto don't have to play for my team anymore, so that's good. So I'm not mad at it, you know. I'm cool with it. I hope it works out. Any of you who are still holding out hope for Mudryk, I think now that we have 100 million euro or whatever left wingers, it is what it is. But no, we'll see, man. I think he'll do well. His fitness record is promising. He's started 37 games each of the last 2 seasons. He's played like 3,000 minutes plus in each Premier League season. So
26
we're not
DNA
buying
last
a guy
season.
who's going to hand in a bunch of sick notes. So that's good. But we'll see what happens. Obviously, they wanted him if they're willing to spend that money. But we'll see.
I just think Mudryk will be this generation's Mutu. Peter, if you understand, remember?
Hey, man. I mean,
That's a throwback.
is
We're gonna
doing
sue his
coke
ass.
worse? I think Mudryk is worse.
What's that mean?
I think players should be allowed to do drugs, but
All
not
right,
like
wait.
performance-enhancing drugs. You know what I mean? It's not that crazy of a statement.
No, I just knew where it was going, so that's why it was. That's why I put the
Yeah,
bag.
like to be honest, guys, like if your players smoke a little bit in their free time, like none of you care as long as they're like banging in goals, right? But obviously, performance-enhancing drugs are bad, and you're cheating. That's why it's bad.
The only problem is
But,
you can't cut it up with Apple Pay. That's the only problem. You know what I mean?
But hey, if any of you are too young to get the reference, Adrian Mutu was doing coke back in the day.
And we sued his ass. We sued his
Yes.
ass. That's what we did.
Yes.
We got all our money back. That's what happened.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't even know how Chelsea's going to resolve that issue with Mudryk, but like I would imagine they're going to sue him for the wages back.
Oh.
But I can still cross that bridge when they get to it. But I'm excited for Rodgers. I better not see Neto play. If I see Neto play, I'm manager out immediately.
Now,
Never
now,
coming
wing back.
Neto not at the club anymore.
No,
I don't
no,
even
no.
want him in the team photo. I've had enough.
I think they get rid of
Garnacho too. Like,
I don't think
you know how
they
they're
get rid
making.
of Neto.
You know how they're making Sterling train at 7:30 p.m. when they turn the fucking sprinklers on at Cabo. That's what needs to happen with them two.
Are you saying if you see that when they do those videos of the social media of them when they go on a pre-season trip and they walk up the plane, the plane steps when they go in there? Are you saying if you see Neto as part of that, you'll be pissed? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, manager out. I won't be pissed. I could be the first one. I saw a question earlier in the chat about what do you think about the team? How's he going to play? This is the first litmus test.
So
We spent the GDP of a small nation on Morgan Rogers. I don't want Pedro. Like, if I see Pedro Neto even warming up, if I see him warming up, I'm going to be furious. We've evolved beyond the need for Pedro Neto and definitely Garnacho.
So you guys are kind of just all like in agreement, like, okay, obviously the price is a bit mad, but you all think the player is a considerable upgrade on what you had before, and that's what matters most.
Yes. Considering our group of left wingers is debatably the worst pair of it. Like, I don't want to say I've ever seen at the club because like that might not be true.
It's not debatable.
It's pretty bad.
It's not debatable at all. They are awful.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I watched Garnacho live twice. It was not good. It was really bad.
He's one of the worst footballers I've ever seen play at your club. Forget just winger.
Oh, we have Delap, who's worse though. We have Delap. We have Delap.
Man,
Delap's bad. Yeah, Delap's bad.
That's
too.
another one.
They're
That's
both
another
pretty
one.
bad. They're both
I have a couple litmus tests for the coach, and none of them involve results.
But Peter, that's the problem with Delap is Omega needs to be healthy because we don't have a backup. Just saying. That's all.
No, I don't even care. Have Joey be backup striker. I don't know what position Joey played when he played. None of it matters as long as it's not the lap. We'll get Joey like
I
a
was
treadmill or
actually a
something.
left wing back.
Nah, man. We'll get you like a treadmill or something.
I
so you
just
can
did a
run.
lot of running. And a lot
So
of
you can
cross
run while
the
you're
fucking
working.
ball.
I'd rather have you a backup striker.
Bro, I
don't know
already
if
do
Flawless
that. I already have a treadmill underneath my fucking desk.
Hey, man. Get to work. We might need you in 5 weeks, brother. It is what it is. I know to the lap.
So big up to Blank says, yo, Chelsea fans, what and how do you think Alonso's going to set up this year and his style of play? What are you looking forward to and what are the concerns?
I think we play a 3-4-3 eventually. I think that's the eventuality of it. And I think there's a variation of how you can play a 3-4-3 depending on how you want to play it. Like I don't necessarily think that it has to come out as us having 3 starting center backs out there and like 2 wing backs realistically. Like it could just be Palestra on one side, right? It could just be Palestra as a right back and then Hato as your left back that's inverting into a 3, and then you're just playing that 3-4-3 going forward. So like that's just how I end up seeing it. In and out, like out of possession at least is a 3-4-3. Like that's kind of the way I see it going down.
I think it's gonna really depend on. Like, I know it sounds really weird, but I need to see what his wing backs are, what Alonso's wing backs will be for Chelsea. Well, because I think especially the way
we already know one.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The way that he plays, I need to see their profile. Yeah,
I think Quenda would be the other one.
Yeah, Quenda will be the other one, but I just need to see their profile because the reason why, like his Leverkusen team, obviously they had Wirtz and they had other players that contributed heavily, but their wing backs did a lot for them. I'm talking just from like an attacking stance, like that. That's why their attack was so like fluid and as good as it was because they had Grimaldo one side, Frimpong on the other side, and they both worked really well as a pairing. I need to see like the wing backs you'll have at Chelsea and how they're going to line up with them. Because Quenda's more of an attacker, which I think is good because it adds another man in the attack, when they're going forward. And Palestra, I don't know anything about him, so these guys will know more than me.
I don't want him. Listen, I know it's once a week and stuff like that, and I just hope whatever the formation is, he uses it for that who he's playing that week. Do you know what I mean? I don't want him like an Amorim where he's like, yeah, it's wing backs no matter what. Do you know what I mean? Or like Tuchel in his dark in the end of days when he never changed the formation and we saw him bring on Ziyech as a right wing back, and start and play Ruben Loftus-Cheek at right wing back in the Bernabeu.
We were hooping though.
I know, but what I'm saying is I hope it's like even in game he like changes it, and he played the wing back system at Leverkusen, but they were used to that system. Do you know what I mean? It was inherited in the club. He played a back 4 mostly at Real Madrid. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like he's going to do this or that. Palestra can play wing back or full back and can play either side. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like he's just going to be there for a right wing back.
Yeah, like it doesn't have to be Hato on the left. It could be Palestra on the left.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It could be
on the right.
If Gusto doesn't need Gusto plays right back, and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is like Rodgers isn't. Like in some games, Rodgers won't be like one of the 2 10s. If it's a wing back system, he'll play 4 back. He'll do what he did at Villa, drift off the left and box.
Yeah,
so I'm hoping it's more of an evolving thing, which I think he is. I mean,
but what I would say is his most success that he's had, like in his managerial career, has been with the wing backs and the 2 10s and
you've got to remember though. You've got to remember that he's probably smart enough to realize that he can maybe get away with certain systems in certain leagues, right? In terms of like you know what I mean. In terms of like that, we know Bundesliga, you can get away with a lot more in Bundesliga than you can do in the Premier League.
And it depends, like, what players you have available.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Who at Real Madrid last season is playing right wing back and left wing back, like, unironically? Who's doing that, bro?
So left wing
Caceres.
back.
Caceres.
Yeah, that's
okay.
it.
Who's playing on the other side?
It's just Trent and Trent and yeah, I would say Trent.
Wing back. Oh man. Okay.
I would say
that would have been a myth.
Yeah, like I don't know, man.
Their problem was they didn't have enough healthy center backs.
Didn't have enough healthy
All their
center
center
backs.
backs were injured at that time. Like Rudiger got injured, Alaba got injured, Militao got injured, and they were like just left with Asensio and what's his face, Poison.
But yeah,
to be honest, I think he got.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was going to say I think he got sacked unjustly, to be honest, because when you actually look at like how they performed with him compared to after, I don't even think it was his fault, because like you said, there were mitigating circumstances. Obviously, you're not going to get those with the egos.
But when half the squad doesn't like you anymore,
that's it. It's a wrap. When half the squad, it's a
bro.
wrap. Yeah. That's what it is.
I've seen
But
Madrid
also,
part
like
ways
them
with.
egos up top, though, like them
Yeah.
egos up top for Madrid is a different conversation to what we're doing.
Yeah, I don't think getting sacked at Madrid
is the
or a
same.
place like Chelsea, funnily enough, definitely means like you're terrible at your job and you can never be good. Like, there's just some environments where, like, if a couple things go against you, context gets thrown out the window, and you kind of just get dismissed. And it just is what it is.
They've sacked managers for winning the major honors, so yeah, no one's safe over there, really. Everything there you have to take with a grain of salt.
Bro, in 14-15, Ancelotti got dismissed because Barca won the treble. They said, Ancelotti, you have to leave, and they hired Rafa Benitez.
Well, they sacked Del Bosque the day after winning the title because they didn't win the Champions League that season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like listen, we will do it. It's like I think he has more of a chance, hopefully, here, because like I say, it's Real Madrid. You can't really put Real Madrid in. It's a different situation. You know what I mean? It's not even you can't even compare it to any other club. No, you just can't compare. And even Jose Mourinho going in there, he's not there for a long time. People, do you know what I mean? He will.
But hear this though, do you think, because obviously Chelsea are not to the level of like Real Madrid in terms of like volatility, but do you think if it's not going well, like for the first couple months, I could see Chelsea fans just being like, okay, this is shit, move on.
Depends though.
If it doesn't start well, I'd say.
I actually disagree.
No, because no, I'm not okay. I'm not even saying just the fans.
In this specific situation, I think the fans would be the last people to turn on this coach unless the coach goes to war with the fans.
Yeah.
No, but I don't even think
we have no other options. We were lucky to even get this guy as the coach, considering everything that's happened in the last 12 months.
Agreed.
Right?
No, but I hear all of that, but this all sounds good until he has a slow start, and then the board. You are saying this.
Pochettino got 25 points from his first 19 games and kept his job through the end of the season.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Plus, I think the difference is.
Which, to be clear, I don't disagree with. I didn't disagree with at the time. I don't see a run short of what Rossinha did, where he lost the faith of the team.
That won't be that
players questioning tactics in the post-match interview in the mix zone. Like, unless we have that happening publicly, I don't see how it could potentially get so bad to where he gets dismissed at any point this season.
And you know what?
Just don't see that happening.
This was like different than any other management recruitment they have, where literally we didn't interview him; he interviewed us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he didn't ask to be manager. They gave him the manager title.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's always been head coach. Even under Roman, it's been mostly head coaches.
Yeah, except for Mourinho, that was the first one.
Yeah, except for Mourinho, that's what I mean. So I'm like, and I'm, they've obviously got him although whatever PR you think it is, whether he got involved in the Rodgers deal or not, I don't know. But like the Rodgers deal last season, that would have been like leaked 6 weeks before we signed him, if we did sign him. Do you know what I mean? The fact that it's come out of nowhere. Same with Palestra, really. That the quickness of the Palestra deal was literally he was going to Inter. Yeah. We were all told he was going to Inter. Oh, Chelsea have inquired, and within like less than 24 hours, signed, sealed, and delivered. Do you know what I mean? Morgan Rodgers wasn't even a build-up; it was bam, like that.
It's gone. Yeah.
Done. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm hoping for with any other signings. You know what I mean? With like a Lacroix or something, bam, like that, done. You know, that's what I'm
Xabi Alonso's this ownership's last hope at appearing competent in the short term.
Yes.
Whether that's fair or not, that is the reality. So he's going to have the longest. He's going to have the longest runway. He can pretty much say whatever he wants about any director who signs his check, and they're not going to fire him because they can't.
I mean, I'm saying
it looks like if they sack him after if he has like a couple rocky like 2-3 months, it will look awful.
No, but I'm saying all this in hindsight. I'm saying all this in hindsight, but I'll be honest. I don't actually think they drop below the top 6 at any point during the season. Just because of
I'm just saying, even if we did, even when we were 10th place in January 2024 under Pochettino, that coach did not get sacked in an identical situation, no Europe kind of thing. Like things would have to dissolve to be truly like untenable. We'd have to have players threatening to like go on strike for them to dismiss them.
I don't think it's going to get anywhere near that bad.
And I think that's the difference, right? No matter what you think about what you've done yourself, Xabi Alonso, most of these generation will know who Xabi Alonso is, right? They would have watched him. They'd have watched him. They had respect for him. You can't bring in Liam Rosinha and ask World Cup winners to take advice from this guy. You know, it's just ridiculous. it's like me trying to give you diet advice. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Players know. Players know when they're talking to serious coaches or people that are just filling their heads with noise.
Flawless trying to convince people he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point. Hey, Wallace is a nice guy though.
I am a nice guy. That's the craziest part.
The point about
the
point about
Pia, hang on, Pia, check your credit card statements.
Yeah, you think Flawless pays me, man?
No, but the point about the ex-players thing is valid though, because I think I even remember like the Santos thing. Like the first thing he mentioned was like, "Oh, Carrick was a midfielder, a top one. Like he can maybe like ask me to like help change my game and that." But I just remember Rosinha. I just remember who was it? Was it Enzo that just came out in a press conference and was like, "Yeah, I was set up in like midfield I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, oh yeah, the setup in midfield was all wrong." And I was like, bro, because he's like vice captain, isn't it? When the vice captain's coming out saying that the midfield structure was shit,
bro. After PSG,
he didn't rate this guy.
Enzo was like, yeah, the midfield balance was off. Gusto was like, yeah, I don't know why we went for it at 2-2 after 70 minutes. Yeah. You have people that were on the pitch saying,
when players are saying that shit, they don't
think the tactics are bad.
They don't
because you know why? Because it's fucking common sense. If you're 2-2 in the first leg of a knockout Champions League tie, like we're at PSG, you look at it and you go, hey, 2-2 is not a bad result, maybe we should
I would have bit your hand off for a draw in that first leg.
Get this, Flawless, right? If you're in, say, I don't know, a World Cup semi-final, right?
Maybe. I was thinking, let's say hypothetically, you're in a World Cup semi-final,
hypothetically,
and it was England.
So you go 1-0 up in the 55th minute, right?
Yeah.
And okay, you see your players starting to do retreating back like that, right? Say if you have I don't know, I'm going to call this a hydration break. I don't know where it came from, but it's just on my mind, right? Hydration break. Maybe if you use those few minutes to make some more tactical changes and tell your players, no, stop. I'm going to get you some help. I'm going to bring on some like.
Let's say you got 2 pacey players off the bench. Yeah, let's say you got speedy players on the bench.
They counter-attack. Or I'm going to try and do the worst football I've ever seen, and then bring on defenders and play a back 5 and be even worse defensively. Something like that. And then I'm going to convince people that I only did this from the 72nd minute, which I've heard a lot of, instead of actually going from the 55th minute when it happened. Maybe something.
In this hypothetical, is the manager German? Is the manager of German nationality?
No. Let's say he's Austrian.
Okay, Austrian. Okay, Ragnick. Okay.
And let's say this is just a World Cup that's not in the States or anything like that. This is the World Cup anywhere, man. This is a World Cup in Asia or something like that. Let's just say it happens. And then you see it, and then that same team that plays in a third place playoff game, and they go a goal up. And because he has pacey players on the break, they score 4 goals in one half. You would have fought. You know what I'm saying? You would have fucking fought. And he looked fresh.
Hey man, congrats on 3rd place, by the way. Big up.
That's your
best World Cup for 60 years, man. That's your best World Cup for 60 years.
I just don't like the way you said it. I just don't like the way you said it. That's all.
You set yourself up.
Yeah, before you go, Victor, the only time I'll take you serious. Yeah, he is. I only take you serious if we're like a dead serious situation. Like,
dead serious, bro. That's
I'm gonna be honest with you, Bajan.
That's your best World Cup performance since it came home, bro.
Bajan, you can't do this right now, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You can't do this. We have this thing with X-Man City players, bro. We have this thing with X-Man City players.
Oh yeah, we want to have that conversation,
bro. Like we've been for the last 2 years since he got to Villa. We've been linked to this guy.
Yeah, we had him
literally since he got to Villa, bro.
I don't even get that statement though.
It's actually this
like this isn't like we just took your food though. That's the difference.
If you guys think Chelsea are vultures for their signings now more than we used to be, that's just not true.
But also, that message is reverse. You are actually vultures to our signings as we got them. We wanted Morgan Rogers way before you did. You showed up in May. We wanted him last season when he was at Villa. That's we laid the groundwork for this. Like you with Declan Rice, you laid the groundwork.
The thing is, it got so bad where we were joking after this. The season ended that, hey guys, do you think we're gonna sign Rodgers? I think we're gonna go fully for Rodgers. We were joking in Lewis's stream for 3 different streams. I remember us joking about this because why he's ex-Man City. Literally, we're like any Man City links.
The City Academy Mafia runs our club. You guys don't.
We literally like,
bro.
We're like,
we were getting Morgan Rogers whether we wanted him or not, bro.
Yeah, we're like, he's connected to Joe Shields. We're buying him.
Hey man, Colson, Lavia, Delap, Rogers.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not just like you didn't see this shit, bro. We saw this shit when he scored on us after he scored on us when he was at Middlesbrough. We wanted this dude. We had links to him when he left Middlesbrough, before he went to Villa. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a long standing link. Like the Mudryk shit, sure. But this, nah, I ain't giving you this.
I will say this though: if you want to keep up traditions, Arsenal fans, we do have several pieces of trash you can buy.
Yo,
Bro,
you want to know something?
Saliba just got hurt.
You want to know something, Andrew?
I have a couple center backs for you.
Yeah.
You want to know something, Andrew? As soon as this thing came up, I was like, Neto to Arsenal smells like. Like it just smells as pure as day.
Injected into my veins.
North London Red. I have a winger.
Something million with a.
He's left-footed. He gets better output than Nani.
Yeah.
And he's more available than Nani.
I mean, like y'all were thinking Garnacho, I was thinking Neto. Like Neto makes so much sense.
No. We can't do that. Joey, the reality is we can't fool somebody and flip Garnacho after the 12 months he's had. It's impossible.
I don't know.
Well, it's not a fool. I think we could get around break even money though.
I think if we get break even money, we definitely showed up with the ski mask.
I love that. Hey, get break even money. Hey, that works for us. Make that happen.
How many times
you act like this 10% is gonna do you so much.
I could go to the something.
Hey man, sell on gimmick. Sell him for a pound, mate.
If you sell him for a pound, run me my 10p. The fuck?
They're making this difference between them signing Vini Jr. or something or Mbappe. Then I just really need this 4 million, man. Without this 4 million, I can't get Kvaratskhelia without this 4 million. I'm gonna get from the seller.
That 10p is going to be on a Klarna contract, if you understand what I'm saying.
What, a penny over 10 months? Yeah. Oh my Lord. Big up Sai as well, man, for rejoining the membership. Appreciate you, Sai, man. Link for the memberships in the pinned comment, also underneath in the description as well. Final few questions before we close out. Let me get to this from Blank. Vikrin, you can answer it first, but Flawless and Vikrin, our ideal goals for United this season. What would be a successful season? Bro, if we sign our third midfielder as well, I want both domestic cups top 4. What about for you, man? Go on, Vikrin.
I'd say a cup run and stabilize in top 4. Because I don't think our team is good enough to do anything better than that, even with a third midfielder. And you have to take into account that these other teams are going to be better as well, like Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, City, even to a certain extent, like Villa and them kind of teams are going to be better next season. So you got to take that into account. So I think if he stabilizes top 4 again and goes on like a cup run, I think that would be a decent season.
Yeah, in regards to it, Blank, we spoke on this many a time. You mentioned the third midfielder. Of course, we need more additions in that. But you hit the nail on the head. Both domestic cups you target, top 4 given. I've said it, knockout stages of the Champions League and go from there. And obviously, outside the results, just be better overall. Because if we get results and it's not sustainable, man's going to be livid. So you can't get a better team and then go backwards performance-wise. Like I seen what we did with Stone Crop.
This transfer window, right? Before today, I was not very enthusiastic about Chelsea's transfer window, to be honest. Yeah, it wasn't really like happening. But I think after today, I just now look at Liverpool's transfer window and I go, what are you guys doing?
What window?
People are like, what? Who's that? Who did they buy? That
Munoz, was it?
Munoz?
Oh, Munoz?
Yeah.
Munoz.
And I'm just like going, man, just one signing, can literally. That's why I said transfer windows are great, right? You can go from feast to famine and vice versa in a day with transfer windows, right? And that's what we've done this. We've been famine for like the past few weeks, and now literally.
Bro, we've been famine for like 4 years, bro.
Well, okay, but I'm saying just this transfer window. I'm just talking about. We've literally been.
It's been at least 2 years. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
In my heart, we only have like 7 good players.
Guys, I know this has nothing to do with the buzz itself, but wasn't it just nice not having something ruined by all these dickhead journalists? Like, honestly, all these dickhead journalists chatting so much crap.
That was my original point. My entire original point was this. Like, honestly, first of all, Bamba's taste feels so much better when you don't know shit about him. Like, they feel so much better. Like,
you guys missed the 2014 summer, man. I remember.
Oh, I remember that summer.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, I swear, bro, these dickhead journalists have ruined all the buzz of transfers because they just spend all their days.
We need to,
Elon's Twitter
as a society, here's what we need to do, and it's a very old head take, but like, we need to go back to like somebody needs to make a transfer show. It needs to be at the same time every day. It only needs to be like 20 minutes, just information, all the information for the day. That's it. Okay, I don't want 15 Fabrizio updates about why we can't sell Garnacho, because the truth is no one fucking wants him, and I understand that. I've never seen a guy say they're open to selling, but they've received no bids. That's no information. No shit, we've received no bids. We all could have deduced that.
No, but you forgot about the retweet after the initial tweet. So you make sure that you've seen his tweet at least once.
Fabrizio is about his bag, and I can respect that. But like, why am I getting updates about Portsmouth transfers, bro?
You know what I do?
No, Peter, the thing that pisses me off the most is he does the 16-year-old transfer in the middle of the day shit. That pisses me the fuck off.
Bro, I'm seeing World Cup quotes from teams that just got eliminated. Portsmouth transfer, here we go. Brother, they were like 20th in the champs last season. I don't care.
I think we should adopt an NBA free agency style transfer window.
Oh, I agree.
It just happens like all the main deals happen on that one day. You know, like
you guys have 3 days to pick a club. Let's talk about it.
I love that shit. That shit would be amazing. What are you talking about? You have 3 days to pick a club. Go.
Yes, bro.
Go.
Just everybody's agents. You just get the nicest hotel you can in the coolest city in the entire world. Rent it out. It's just agents and reps from the club just going to war on the negotiating table. 72 hours straight. Bring them all the drugs, whatever they need, all the energy drinks. Figure this shit out, bro. This is what we need. I don't want Fabrizio sagas for mediocre ass players. Because you know what's going to happen in 3 weeks? There's going to be Pedro Neto's looking for a new club. Good. But, like, I don't care where you go. You just can't stay here. I don't need to see that it's between Saudi and fucking Liverpool, hopefully. And then, like, fucking Inter Milan. That's the telltale sign that the players watch.
That's another thing that these journalists do. Like, when there's not much going on, they'll just make up things from thin air. Like, they'll just say shit like, oh, he would... What's the new buzzword? He would like to explore his opportunities. What does that mean?
That's the worst.
Bro, I would like
and then
to,
the
I would like
ITKs do the same shit. The ITKs do the same shit, bro.
They'll be like, oh, yeah, Madrid are eyeing a move for such and such player, which is complete bollocks, by the way. There's been no contact between the agent or the player, but they'll just brief a story, like just to, I don't know, just to
Madrid
get
come out and be like,
engagement.
hey, Enzo's cool, I guess, but like this actually wasn't a plan.
Yeah, bro, like these journalists just chat so much rubbish. It pisses me off. Yeah, go on.
I don't know if like you, the Chelsea fan base, because we were linked with him because he was linked with everyone. Remember Jonathan David for 3 summers in a row because his agent was paying Fabrizio Romano to do this fucking hype job for 3 summers in a row. Jonathan David is available. He only has
Jonathan David would score against like Chua, and then Fabrizio would shoot 2 goals today. So mad,
dude.
In
March, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about you scoring.
Do not tell me when guys like Brian Brobby and Jonathan David score, bro. It doesn't matter.
I was so pissed, bro.
I just don't need that.
No. You know what?
That's like having push notifications on for Tyler Hero points. Like you're
Tyler Hero catches praise.
Let's talk about it. Bitch ass is on the Bucks. Let's talk about it. Bam 2-piecing them. I agree with it. Why are you talking shit to me to niggas on DMs and Instagram? That's weird. Why are you talking shit on my name?
You know the best non-transfer.
We got to do go
every season. You know the best non-transfer. What's his name? Milinkovic Savic from Lazio.
Oh my god!
Industry plant, bro. And then he ended up in Saudi at 25. I don't want to hear it. The SMS links. I remember that guy's agent must be Fabrizio Romano himself. That's the only explanation. Oh my goodness!
Son, too. It wasn't just us. Either.
It was every summer though.
He had a different team he was linked to every year.
And then he would go back to those fascists at Lazio, and then every
Man U after Pogba left. The year Pogba left, he was linked to Man U.
And then he'd go back to Lazio, and then the last home game of the season, he would cry every time as if he was finally getting his move. And he would never fucking move.
Yeah.
The only thing that got him out of there was the Saudi money.
It was the same for who's that?
And Lazio hasn't been good since he left either.
Who's that Portuguese?
Yes.
Who's that Portuguese midfielder that went to Real Betis? William.
Carvalho.
William
Carvalho, right?
Yeah.
Arsenal linked to him
every summer. Linked to Arsenal, right?
Yeah,
or another big club. You got to get this player. All these clubs are after him.
Hey,
man,
Renato Sanchez.
Betis. He went to Real Betis.
Renato Sanchez, I remember.
Oh, bro.
Renato Sanchez played for every goddamn team in fucking Europe.
He played for Swansea after becoming a European champion.
I remember that. I remember when he went Swansea. Vividly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is.
Him and Sam Clucas midfield. I was outside. I was watching.
Flawless.
Go on,
what was that Renato Sanchez discussion during the World Cup? What was it? Do you remember? Who bought him up? Remember we had that Renato Sanchez.
If you guys had to take a guess, who was he under contract with most recently?
I went, why would you bring up Renato Sanchez? It doesn't make any sense. I can't remember who brought it up. It was a weird.
Probably someone in the chat.
What club do you guys think Renato Sanchez is at most recent?
Most recent?
Before PSG.
Well, I mean, the answer is PSG, so never mind.
See, that's what you're talking about before. You know what? To your point, no, I didn't know he was at PSG till 2 days ago. Until I seen the report, and it was like PSG.
Yeah, he's leaving. And Fabrizio said he's open to exploring new opportunities, aka he's unemployed.
You know who that guy like that is John Duran. He's been in like 7 leagues.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
He's a fucking memer, dude.
He's been
John Duran. Why did you score all these bangers, and then why did you leave your country hanging when they needed you?
Because he fell out with the coach.
Yeah.
Brother.
Even the coach got into it, didn't he? Didn't he?
How are you
H.O.
falling
know
out with the coach? You're 23.
Yeah, coach. I think him and the coach got into it. You know what? That South American temper. You know the vibe.
Obviously, this is tongue in cheek, but I saw again the same bullshit that these journalists like briefing. They were saying that he had a physical altercation with the coach. They were saying that he got serious.
All right, let me ask you, Vic. Would
John Durant's 5'9", so the coach.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't.
Would it surprise you if John Durant put hands on his coach? It wouldn't surprise me.
No. I think the coach whooped his ass. I swear the coach was like 6'3". That's what I think happened. If we're really being honest.
See, look.
I swear Columbia's coach is tall as shit.
Yeah. That's what I heard. I heard that he just he went into it with the coach.
He might have tried it, and the coach was, that's not how this is gonna go, bro.
Let's see.
I said he tried to find the coach and just got his ass kicked.
Yeah, bro. No wonder he can't go back. He's embarrassed.
That's fine. Oh, so they denied it, but rumors did circulate online. That's what it's saying. For an aggressive locker room confrontation where Durant supposedly grabbed Lorenzo by the shirt before teammates James Rodriguez and Jefferson Lerma intervened. But Durant said, yeah, it didn't happen. He said that it didn't take place, and neither did the manager. But
you know what happened? No one intervened. The manager just took one look at him and said, yeah, bro, you don't want this, man. You don't want this. He realized that, yeah, you know what? I'm in the wrong. And
Durant is not that big to be acting that way.
Bro, I'm telling you, he thought about it.
He
actually realized the situation he's in. And he was like, you know what, guys? Like, life's too short.
Bro, he just had to go back to Turkey or wherever he's playing at right now.
Yeah, because he's gone Benfica. That's where he's made his move to, hasn't he? It's Benfica, isn't it?
Why he went Portuguese league, man? He should have gone to like France or something.
Durant went to a new club?
Yeah, he went Benfica. He's gone Benfica. Yeah. He's getting his back.
He got that generational money and then just went to Portugal.
Hey, man, he'll be in Champions League qualifiers with Benfica in the third round.
I forgot they had all them.
Yeah, he'll be there. Yeah, they'll probably face USG. Yeah, they'll probably face your mom.
Hey, man, if we get Benfica, we're knocking them out. That's easy. That's like but I remember looking at the list of teams and I was very scared. So I
remember having this conversation. Yo, Joey, shout out your channel though. Let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff, man.
So WAP Sports, we're probably going. Well, we're definitely going live tomorrow for clubs in the morning at like 3 p.m. English time. And then after that, I'm going to do a show around the Nico Jackson potential swap situation between Nico Jackson at Villa and then us, and just some ramifications around the legalizing everything, because there's some UEFA restrictions around it. So I'm going to have a conversation around it.
So you lot, make sure you subscribe to WAP Sports. Big up Joey, big up Peter, Surfer. Who else is there? Vikran, Sai, CP, Barrio. And that's pretty much everyone.
TJ.
Yeah, TJ dropped in as well. Make sure you lot subscribe to TJ Warren TV as well. Big up everyone in the chat.
Meeting TJ was beautiful, man. Well. That's good stuff.
Man, shout out to TJ every single time.
Peter, let me ask you, Peter. Who was taller or shorter than you didn't think they would be?
Flawless is taller than I expected because I spent so much time telling everybody Flawless was 5'7".
He's a lanky beanpole.
No, but I told everybody Flawless was 5'7" for so long, I started believing it.
I kept saying it like, yo, you're Vegeta's height. I was like, all right.
Yeah, man. I kept calling him Vegeta for years. So I forgot that he's actually not
That's a good one. That's a good
I spent
one,
years telling people this, like, yo, Flawless is like 5'7".
I've been lying on Flawless's attributes for so long, I forgot what they actually were.
Let me point this out. We got people to believe he's 5'7". We got people to believe his real name's Jeff.
Yes.
We need to
Secret family.
Yeah. The secret family in Canada. Don't forget, not just the secret family. It was
mind
a secret family.
I don't think
That's
Flawless has
the one
ever
that
been to Canada in his
I
life.
remember Peter telling me about the secret family. But the
Yeah,
Jeff
that all started because
Jeff
Yan
thing's
was a
fucking
flight attendant
hilarious,
at the time,
bro.
and she
That's like
was
the most
on
white
stream
person name
in
ever.
Canada. So we lied. We made up a lie that Flawless and Yan had kids, and Flawless never takes care of them.
Yeah.
So not only with his secret family, he's a deadbeat too.
Yeah. Because Yan was like, I remember Yan was holding, was it like a niece or nephew? And she was like, yeah, it's Flawless's kid. And then people was like, yo, bruh, you and Yan got a kid. Someone asked me off, and I was like, no. I was like, no, we don't.
We got to make up a real job.
Yeah,
bro. He has what's his real job?
Bro,
We got to make up a real job.
Whatever agenda we want to run next, I'm fine with it. I don't mind. We just have to be coordinated because if you say them for long enough, they become real. There's Jeff Burner accounts in the chat.
Subliminal.
The Jeff Burner accounts, and he's changed the name. It wasn't JEFF. It was GEO.
No.
Yeah, we got GEOFF off.
Geoff. That's what
his name is not Jeff, bro.
Yeah, it's not Jeff. It's not your rubbish. It's not your rubbish admin Jeff. You know what I mean?
But nah, it was cool to link everybody, man. But nah,
JEOFF.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
We got that off. We had that one going for like a year.
Yeah, it was mad. And then what's crazy is because new people would join the channel who didn't know like where it was a joke and where it stemmed from. So enough people ran with it that the chat would then run with it. I was like, all right, cool. So yeah, big up Blank for all the super chats as well, man. Big up my guy Blank every single time. Big up Andrew earlier for the super chat, SBO2 for the super chat, Sai for rejoining the membership, all the members, all the regulars, new people, moderators, everybody supporting the channel, man. I appreciate all of you lot. Of course, we'll be back today for the World Cup final as well. There will be a watch along for that stage. Argentina, halftime show.
Hey,
you know
what
our halftime show
right? Respect your culture, right?
I do respect it. Football online bingo. That's the halftime show for me. That's what we running, man. It's football.
Respect
online.
our culture and enjoy this halftime show. Man.
Yeah, it's great. I like the ring idea though. The ring's fire. Alongside
I'm not even trolling. I don't even know who's in the halftime show. I just know that there is one. And people
Shakira, I think.
I'm blank. I'm 5'10", by the way, just to clarify. Yes, like people have met me. Yes, I'm 5'10".
Yeah,
so,
Flawless is 5'10".
I'm 5'10".
Hey, man. We went day drinking up at Santa Barbara and Flawless was destroyed. That show was
I was matched up, yo. I was so drunk, yo.
He's 5'10", but with that England hat, he's 6'2".
Yeah, facts. And I got there. We run it. You know what? We might run it. Back. I just was checking that Nations League is summer 2027.
You're gonna do Nations League gimmick?
I might do,
Nations League.
I might do it.
Okay, so Flawless, since the Nations League is so prestigious, who were the semifinals for the last edition?
I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? I'm new to all this. I don't know. I've only just
no. Time out. Did you guys not get relegated from your thing?
Yeah, but then we won the next one. Then we got promoted. You got relegated.
Okay, so you guys are back? Okay.
Yeah, they back. I checked it because I remember Fat saying to me and was like in the group chat, oh, let's run it back. Because I wasn't even going to run Nations League, but I'm like, it's in the summer of 2027. I'm like,
are you that now desensitized? That you are now literally going to follow what Fatura said?
Yeah,
I don't know if that's good.
You know why it's good? Because it was fun. Being illogical and irrational has been great. I have to do that with Manchester United, where I'm locked in and I have to be rational and logical and understand what's going on and have genuine emotional ties to Manchester United Football Club. Whereas with England, the shit's just fun. And it annoys people. It's coming. All you have to say is it's coming home, and people get big mad.
You should have seen the stream, right? Should have seen the stream. As soon as England lost, he took off all the England stuff.
You know what? When I got the notification that Lautaro scored, Flawless, you're the first person I thought of.
Yeah, I know you did your prick. But it was good fun. It was good. Yeah, it was good fun, man.
I was like, oh man, poor Flawless. Oh,
it was this close.
That's heartbreaking.
You want to know something? Peter? Afterwards, when he did the video, he was like, it was so fun pissing people off when it's coming home.
Bro, Joey, we're out in WeHo. We're out in WeHo at a bar watching the game. We're out in WeHo at a bar watching the game. Mind you, there's 200 people in this bitch. There are 3 people with England shirts. Flawless is one of them. He's the only one with a chain with the flag on his chain and the fucking hat on. He's the most annoying English fan, man. When Bellingham fucking 2-tap Mexico, he's yelling at the bar and screaming at everybody's face, bro. It was so bad.
You know what I'm saying? Backing up people. All the Mexicans was devastated. It was great.
Yeah,
talk now. Go into your mouth. Talk now. Quiet. You know what I'm saying? So quiet in that bitch. So quiet. Oh, it was great.
My God.
Oh, it was great. It was, man. And I think
that was the last day the World Cup was fun for me.
Yeah, I had so much fun throughout the tournament, from the start of the England-Croatia game all up until way till that, man. It was great. The Mexico game topped it off, though. That one I won't forget. That
was ridiculous.
That one.
And then my car got towed. Well, not even my car, my girlfriend's car.
Yeah,
got
you
towed
get your
after
girl.
that. We don't even have to get into that
told-
shit, dog.
Yeah,
But
that's
that was
crazy.
bad.
Well, you got it back though, so that's the main thing. I know
I
you had to pay
did,
rent
but yeah,
before,
I'm fucking getting a ride to the
Pia,
Topaz.
Pia,
These fuckers are blasting Wonderwall. I was so
Sorry.
mad.
You know why? I was mashed
so
up, man.
mad.
I was drunk.
I know. This guy had like 4
Pia,
drinks,
Pia,
no
did,
water the whole time.
Peter, you missed the start of the stream, right? I wanted to take a souvenir from this World Cup, right? So I got a Cape Verde shirt, right? Yeah.
Hey man, our
Yeah,
fallen
but-
heroes.
but-
That's the team.
But I did something special on the back, so I just
this guy.
Hey, there we go. This guy has a baddies. This guy has a baddies Cape Verde top. Bro, I'm so angry actually that they didn't beat Argentina because Lopez Cabral running 100 yards to hug his girlfriend after playing 108 minutes and obviously being exhausted is one of the best memes ever. But they lost. So I feel like we don't have the meme anymore because they didn't actually
No,
win.
Messi gave us a better meme the next game.
Yeah, that's
The Messi meme is funny, yo. Like we've had some top tier memes. The one from the Cape Verdean player, the Messi one, the Paraguay fan who was saying calm. I love that one. That's probably my favorite meme from the whole thing. Like there's been some good ones. It's been like, yo, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, I can't wait for the Euros. Like Euros, we running it back. Nations League, I'm debating, do I get back on the England bandwagon?
Bro, save it for the Euros.
Either I might be there. I don't know.
Special mention for the cameraman for the Portugal Colombia match.
Look,
top
man.
tier. I was very impressed.
They robbed us. They robbed us of a
I
winner.
mean, I couldn't care
They
about the
robbed us of a
game, but
moment.
the actual top, very good.
It was. But people
They
will be
robbed
back
us.
today because obviously it's today. It's gone midnight here in the UK for the Spain Argentina World Cup final watch along, and then of course there'll be a recap after that as well. And then following that, we're gonna keep the content rolling back to all transfer news, etc., with all the clubs as well. Nephew, you saying save that for the Euros? Yeah, I might do still. I might just save that just for the Euros in 2 years, but I'm ready. I said I'm
There's a
looking
non-zero
forward to
chance I pull out for the Euros.
Let's
Yeah,
hoop.
yeah,
Let's go.
you can.
Hoop.
What I'm saying is that
I might.
see what you can do.
Flawless might be able to go to some of the games.
If I don't pull up to the Euros, it's because I'm getting married. But we'll cross the bridge when we get to it.
Honeymoon
No,
to the Euros.
no,
He's not doing his
no,
honeymoon in the
no.
UK. He's gonna go around the
No,
bridge.
no.
You know what I'm saying?
No. If you think my girlfriend's gonna do a honeymoon so I can watch the Euros, I will not have a partner by the time the honeymoon is over.
I hear it. But nah, I love
No,
that
shoot.
for you. Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, she wants to go ring shopping within a year, so we might have a wedding that time. And if we do,
what if you get your wedding officiated by Paul Winstanley? Will that tempt you to come over?
I would attempt to burn Paul Winstanley alive. So that's probably not a good idea.
Go on. What was you? What you go say about an
You
idiot?
probably should put the thing up. That was yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we're
crazy.
like 2 hours in. It's fine.
Yeah. But yeah,
no.
like I said, now congrats for the future. Like in regards to that, love to hear that, man. For real.
But yeah, I'm just
Genuinely.
thinking like because we're
What
probably
if you
gonna do
just
like
come
a-
over? What if you just come over? What if you just come over for the stag do and then go back?
you know, if I can get it to where they're not right next to each other,
Yeah.
I'll pull up.
Yeah.
I will
Do
pull
the
up.
stag do and then fly back.
Yeah,
Then you,
but like
you can recover.
the
on the
odds
flight.
of my girlfriend being like, yeah, I would love to go to the Euro 2028 with you
It's highly unlikely.
are underneath the floor.
Yeah.
Because like if we're gonna go all the way to that side of the world and we're not gonna go to Spain and Portugal, like countries she actually likes, we're gonna have a problem.
So first
Right.
of all, don't tell her it's the Euros. First of all, right? So
She
that's
is
the
gonna
first
know.
one.
She's gonna know. She's
No,
not that
no.
detached from sports. She's gonna know.
Yeah. Just say it's a coincidence. That's what it
It's
is. right?
not.
It's
That would
just a
not work.
massive coincidence, right? And
You
then
are
work your-
advocating for me to lie to my girlfriend. This is
work-
bad
work-
advice.
Work the tourist.
This
work
is
the
really
tourist.
bad advice.
Hey, it's kind of like we've come full circle here because I've heard you give people bad advice on this channel for like
I
half
understand,
a
but
decade.
at
bro.
least I prefaced my bad advice. At least I prefaced my bad advice, but this is probably bad advice.
Peter,
It's circle. You know it's bad advice. He's
can I ask
That's
a
talking.
not
question?
true. Surfer has good ideas sometimes. This
Let me
is
ask
not
you a
one of them.
question, Peter, and I think this is true. Have you got a joint account, or are you planning to get a joint account?
We will have a joint account.
No, there's no
But
point
not
getting
yet.
married.
There's not
no
joint
point
yet.
getting married. Then don't bother getting married. It's over before it begins. Join the camp.
Oh, bruh, not an time because she will be contributing more to the joint account. We're good.
Yo, I gotta leave, son. We gotta do this.
You know what?
Let's go play FIFA. Wallace.
I do not agree.
What is this?
You know what this is? This is sarcasm CEO. Jeez, that's what this
Joey,
is.
this is what we do, bro.
Yeah.
Joey, you know how like the first round of the NBA playoffs, there's a team that just gets sent to hell every night.
Yeah, of course.
This is us during those games where like one team is down by 39 points.
Facts, yo, we just try to find compensation.
Yeah, bro. Like you know when the Cavs like just quiet quit on the Knicks, like we got nothing to talk about, bro.
You know what you could say? You know what you could say?
I mean, we were here. Me and Flawless were watching those games together. We watched every one of those games together.
See, man, you guys just love ball more than I do. Once it gets to 20 points,
literally, Peter, that from the West Eastern Conference Finals all the way into the finals, every single game me and Flawless watched together. Literally,
all on the channel, people as well. Good, yeah, them watch was lit. That's why, hey, Playback, get your shit together and fucking come back, man. That's what it is, man. I'm still heartbroken over that. Playback, get your shit together. You want to talk about heartbreak? I'm still not over that, and they've been gone a long time. It's like, yo, fucking that
bro,
was
you gotta
so
move
elite.
on, bro. You gotta move on.
I can't let go.
Bro.
Nah, I can't let go.
They've been
man.
gone since Amarim got here. You're good.
Yeah, it was too elite, man. Playback was too. It was great. You know what I'm saying? They need to get. Hey, Disney
now you're
Plus
on our YouTube Flawless. The new audience doesn't understand. They don't know.
Disney Plus got that. Bought them. Go get your shit together, man. Bring it back, man. Bring it back in some capacity. I need it back, man.
But 2030 World Cup, I will pull up.
Yes,
but we're not going to Morocco.
Which
country? Going to
country?
Spain and Portugal.
Oh.
Yeah, cool.
We're probably going to do Lisbon to Madrid.
Cool. Sounds good. I'm not decided yet, but I will be going to one of them countries. I'm just not sure. 4 years.
Just like stow away in a boat or something, bro.
This guy, I will be there, yo. I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah,
This fucking stupid guy. I am.
I think I'll go. I think I'll stay in Benidorm. Just naturalized. You know what I mean? It's all good.
Fuck it, you know? Hell yeah.
I want to feel the comforts. I want to feel the comforts of home. That's what, you know what I mean?
Surfer, I need you to wear that Cape Verde top at the next World Cup.
I'm going to get. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get a Cape Verde top every year.
I love that.
That's beautiful. That's his new team.
I'm also going to get an Ecuador one. I will stay true to my heritage and get a Trinidad and Tobago one as well. So,
when we make it,
yeah,
we have to go. That's the only scenario where I will go to Morocco if our Trinidad games are in Morocco.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
If it's in Uruguay or Argentina, I don't think we'll be able to go. I just don't.
I'll catch a match day 2 and 3, bro.
Yeah, I won't be able to go. Yeah.
Because where is it? It's Morocco, Spain, Portugal. That's
and then they have the centenary matches. So how it's going to work is a week before the World Cup usually starts. There's going to be a batch of group games in Argentina, Uruguay, and Paraguay.
Yeah, man.
So those 3 groups, match day 1 is going to be in those countries, and then everybody's going to move over to Europe for the next week.
Yeah, no, so yeah, it will be.
I wonder what the Airbnb prices will be like that, Flawless, around that.
In Argentina?
No, just generally like Portugal and Spain.
Them villas are gonna be a lot, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Hey, man, if we risk our lives and go to Argentina, we probably get one for about £3.
Might have to rent a Winnebago and travel.
We'll figure it out. Well, people, love to everyone that's locked in again. Shouts to the whole panelists, everyone in the chat, all the super chatters, all the members, moderators, etc. We're heading over to the gaming channel, people. We are going to run some pro clubs. So as soon as this live stream ends, that live stream will start.
The match today.
Yeah, literally. Hey, you know what? Now, if we have a 6-4, I'm quitting. Yo, that means I ain't doing my job. We have a fucking 6-4 game. And yeah, fuck you too, cool, man. Hey, that's all I'm going to say.
Whoa. What's your best finish in 60 years, bro?
All right, people. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much.
Progress.
See you lot in a couple minutes.
Yeah, that's terrible.
This is your second World Cup medal ever, bro.